brother gone over nothing. Over nothing. Gone. Can't come back.
What are some artists that you've written for that we may not know about, or like background vocals or arrangements that you've done for artists over the years in your career?
Lord have mercy. You want me to go all the way back there. Everything that you've probably heard on Sugar Hill, I was a part of writing or vocal arrangements or background. From the West Street Mob to the Sugar Hill Gang to Harry Ray to Felipe Wynn from the Spinners, Charlie Wilson back when they was doing his first solo project, Calvin Richardson, of course, D'Angelo, God, who else? Jesus. I was about to work with Aretha Franklin before she left us. It's so many, I can't remember. Oh, of course, D'Angelo worked with In Vogue. If you remember the Freedom soundtrack with all the women, I did all of those vocal arrangements and assigned their parts. So it was Aaliyah, Karen Wheeler, Mary J. Blige, SWV, every girl that was on that song, I had to assign their parts, and I did all the vocal arrangements for that. And that was, the song was called Freedom. You can probably go, it was written by Joy. And they had asked me to do it. And the whole time my back was turned. And I was the only one that really didn't sing on the song because I was so busy making sure that everybody else had a part in the song. So I've had my share of working with a bunch of different people. And of course, you know, I did the theme song for the Girlfriends soundtrack, the television show. Yeah, so you know that they just did My Girlfriend's Challenge, I think it was, where everybody was on there singing My Girlfriend, you know, and they was like, I didn't know that was you, and I'm like, yeah. So I've been doing this stuff for quite a while, and a lot of commercials. I did Budweiser commercials back in the day before y'all even knew about a Budweiser. So it goes far back.
I appreciate you for sharing that with us.
Thank
I'm
you.
blown away. I'll tell you that.
All right.
The whole Sugar Hill is crazy.
Oh, yeah, we wrote Apache, Eighth Wonder.
What are you
Let's dance.
talking about?
I know you got the feed, but let's dance.
Well,
we were the West Street Mob.
Wild.
A lot of people didn't know that our voices, the original voices, were the sequence. Anyway, when we did that, let's dance. I know you got the feed, but let's dance. That was us. That was West Street Mob, and we were the only girls at the label at the time, and so we did Rappers Reprise. We wrote Apache, like I said. We wrote Eighth Wonder, a lot of stuff. You guys just were never told because, you know, we were the country bumpkins and they kind of wanted to keep New York as the front runner for hip hop. And it was okay. But at the end of the day, you know, you can't take our props away because it's etched in history. It's down.
Sting, I've seen you with a 3-piece at Dodger Stadium with the Police. I've seen you acoustic. And I've seen you with your own band that had jazz and a lot of jazz influence and different musicians in it. You seem to arrange your songs in a different way each time with those different setups. Which setup do you prefer, or is it different times, different angles of how you like to do it? And same thing with you, Shaggy. I've seen you with just a DJ and I've seen you with the band. What do you prefer?
Go ahead,
I'm always looking for some novelty in the song that I haven't discovered before. I could have written a song 40 years ago. It's my job tonight to sing that song as if I've just written it, with the same curiosity, the same passion, the same wish for discovery. That because songs aren't museum pieces. They're living, breathing organisms, and you need to breathe life into them every night. So it's going to be different than the way it was last night. Definitely different than the way it was last week. And I think Shaggy has the same idea as I do.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, it calls for you want to be able to exist in different arenas, you know, and there's some places that you go that a track show just makes sense. You know what I mean? The DJ, you know, you guys are DJs. You guys are in the party every night. You guys read a crowd and know what song to play, when, how to do it, how to hype it, what to say on the mic to get that audience in. It's the same thing when you're in there with it. It's not a track show. It's not going to be like a real scripted show. It's going to be that thing where you're kind of feeling the audience right? And you kind of read in the room and say, okay, I'm going to drop this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. That's the freedom I like with tracks. With a band show now, there's also another set of freedom. It's great where you could flip at any minute and say, okay, I'm going to do this type of song. We could change arrangement up. We could do all of this stuff on that. And that makes it also real cool. So it depends on what arena you're in, especially if you're in an arena where everybody else got banned and we're like, yeah, I'm going to do some things here. You know what I mean? And so you can get into that. So it just gives you freedom, man.
No, it's great hearing it like that, because you know how to read the room and the energy. And then Sting, you saying the songs are like, they're not like museum pieces. You always want to approach it a different way.
Yes, sir.
That's an inspired way to look at it. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Digiwaxx Radio.
They were selling it, they try to sell it on different platforms, but I'll say this. This is why Spotify recently stopped giving everybody money. So they messed up the game. So now you have to have at least 1,000 organic plays to get a check from Spotify. 1,000
organic
plays.
1,000.
At least 1,000, and it's the reason why is because Spotify has to pay out on these streams, right? Let's say these fake streams, but Spotify's main expense is what? It's their servers. They actually have to pay for everybody who puts music on their server, on their platform. The server has to house the music. And that expense is
through the roof.
Probably a couple $100,000 a month.
A month?
A month.
Oh, damn.
I mean, we're talking about, I don't even know. I'm just going to put out there something like 1,000 yettabytes of content. And what that would equate to is such a big no. I mean, if somebody put 100,000 titles a week, sometimes I'm hearing 250 a week of songs from all genres of music. And they got to sit on a server somewhere and be able to be accessed that
forever.
Somebody can play forever.
Damn. No, I really never even thought about it like that.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot.
Like they're never going nowhere. It's not like a limited time, and then they keep them like they sit there.
If you run a basic website, you need basic storage. You're probably paying, let's just say, basic $20 to $50, maybe $80 a month, maybe $8 or $100, maybe that in that range for a basic joint.
Yeah,
basic.
Yeah, facts. Damn.
A record pool and all these things are paying thousands
a month.
A music streaming service.
Yeah, all right.
That's crazy. I mean, so the likes and the views are really monetizing now, and it's just, I mean, which explains. So I mean, you know what I mean? It's nuts, yo. It's nuts, and it's just, like I said, I look at this call and you think about, it's really not driven towards us, right? It's driven towards generations coming after us. Like you said, see, some even for like my sons, I got a TV in his room. He just watches shit on his phone or his tablet and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, a lot of them ain't even using TV.
Sitting in the room.
You know what I mean? Watching, but you can see this like I just invested into the YouTube TV, and so with that, I mean, shit, you can watch that shit wherever you at, just on your phone. I still got it on the TV, but for the same idea though, like I said, next gen they don't need a TV.
But what's that saying about society moving forward?
I mean, I think it's just technological advancements. People do what's easy and more convenient for them. That's the way it is. I mean,
but ain't that is separating us? Because people are very non-sociable with each other.
100%.
I'm gonna push back on that just a little bit.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes because where I'm at, my residency, when I'm playing, I do pay attention. Well, we do know for those that play out, the guys and the girls don't even dance and have fun with each other now. It's mostly girls together, they dance with each other. Guys may look from afar. don't even socialize, conversate. Just and in my place, you've been in my spot, so you know what it is. See, just sit in that little space right there. I notice, and I'm like, man, I feel sorry for the kids that's 10 years old, 5 years old, and when they get to the point to be in establishments like that, how they're going to be. And yes, I'm for what we have now, and I'm grateful, but I'm thankful that I grew up in the 90s and the 80s. Because I would hate to be, and even with my son, he got friends, but he mostly hang with me. When he go out, we can go together. When he's drinking, he drank with me. My cousin asked him when he was at my celebration, he's like, oh, you drink? He asked my son, do he drink? He said, yeah, I drink only when I'm around my dad. Which was a great answer. I like that. You know?
Salute to real dads right there. Good shit.
Yeah, he said, I only drink when I'm with my dad. You know what I'm saying? But mostly when he hang out, is with me. At times I wonder, like, do you have friends? But I never really, actually, be honest with y'all, he's 24 years old. I never met none of his friends. You know what I'm saying? He's mostly home. He go to work, he go to school. That's it. You know, he's anti-social. He mostly stay home, but he do go out when he do go with his friends or whatever. But it's mostly when he has fun is with me, which I don't mind, and I love it. He's like my best friend. My son, but my best friend. We do a lot of things together. But other than that, besides that, just like I know he does stuff with his girls. Most of these kids, they I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm not saying I'm scared, but I feel sad, actually, be honest with you. I feel sad because I'm like, man, they don't know what a really good, fun time, where they don't really know what meaning and fun and real, like, without electronics, without the technology, just having good old-fashioned fun, having a good time. That's what I'm kind of sad and worried about.
Well, I'm gonna retort after we play a song.
Yeah, let's do it. Just want to join, because this is a very prevalent conversation for sure. You know what I mean? Like, I trip even furthermore. Think about this: your 21-year-old was born in 2004. Now, this is the year of the 21-year-old born in 2000, and I know this because my son is about to turn 21. You know what I mean? So, just think about that, of what we've seen from our time, you know, to when we was 21, to what a 21-year-old today was born after Y2K. That's
chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Why does my ego keep holding me ransom? Why does my fear control me at random? Life can get ugly, but fuck it, I'm handsome. I'm about to face all the shit I've been running from. You might relate to the places I'm coming from. I've been through trauma I thought I'd recover from. I got regrets, you heard about some of them. This is gonna make my heart bang like a rubber drum. I will not sugarcoat this stuff with bubble gum. Going through troubles, I hate what the trouble done. I hate to be the thing that people suffer from. You cannot replicate me, I'm a one-on-one. You are not one of them. Damn, if I die, then there won't be another one. I'm always number one. After the rain, then I know that the sun will come. I see the light from the treetops. I am not God, but I know I'm a son of them. You just a son of a biatch. I know exactly just what they've been doing. They counted me out, but your numbers ain't showing. I know where I've been, I don't know where I'm going. If you on the boat, then you better keep rowing. Cause I'm so way up, I might get me a Boeing. Flying with angels, they sent me an omen. The devil try to get me, the forces are with me. Oh, Jesus, come lift me, cause this is my moment. And back on my journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Hey, I took my traumas and made it an anthem. Hey, I done came too far to hand it over. I'ma keep my head up like a man supposed to. I done took my punches, they were standing over. Devil want my soul, I couldn't hand it over. I ain't picture perfect, think the camera's broke. I had to shut the door, they couldn't slam it on them. How you sleeping on me when I am it's over? Trying to trample on me, you get trampled over. Jokers think it's sweet, this ain't no damn mimosa. This an aerosol inside of Arizona. It's a Barry Bonds mixed with Sammy Sosa. This a little screw inside a damaged motor. This a graduation with no damn diploma. This is aggravation, this is validation. I got open wounds, ain't no bastard traces. It's a bigger world in my imagination, this is me. Martin Luther had a dream. Jordan Lucas had a vision. I became everything I had to be. I've been living like there's no limits, and I learned the game from Master P. I'm staring at my reflection, wondering why it isn't staring back at me. what it's gonna be. Oh, y'all forgot I ain't new with the pen. First if I Grammy, I do it again. I'm doing me, I ain't doing no trends. Finding myself with the music again. Difference is I don't need music to win. Soon as I dropped it, I'm booming again. Back to the crown is the mood that I'm in. Promise ain't nobody truer than him. Well, back on my journey, I'm taking my chances. Searching and questioning, looking for answers. Hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Hey, I took my traumas and made it an anthem. Hey.
All right. Anybody take a dive off into the Will Smith album?
Yo, listen, that album is dope. I give it the Groovy Movie stamp of approval. Listen, that album is nuts. I listened to it backwards and forwards. I was like this. Holy moly guacamole, Will Smith is on the bars. And it's not like even when, you know what I'm saying, he did back in the days with getting jiggy with it and all that shit. Nah, he went back to his Philly roots on this album. And yo, listen. I told everybody, fuck your feelings. Y'all gotta remember, before Will Smith was Will Smith, he was the Fresh Prince.
That's true.
With DJ Jazzy Jeff. Parents just don't understand. Girls ain't nothing but trouble. Y'all gotta remember, Will Smith was doing these bars. He was the first artist to actually have a Grammy in the hip hop game. So let's not get it fucked up about Will Smith. Don't sleep on that nigga. Because when the chips are down, he'll come back and fuck your head up. Look at this album. This album is a proof of that, yo. I love it.
Yeah. 40 years in music. We can't take that away.
Can't take that away from that man at all.
I listened to it. I listened to most of it. There was some of the joints that I was like, all right, I ain't feeling this. But records like that, where he barred up, he got some bar up records.
Yes,
he got some bar records on there. Bar up records where
like half of the album is bars, the other half is the commercial shit for the quote unquote white people. You know what I'm saying? Yes. He separated right down the middle. He got the shit for the bars, and he got the shit for the getting jiggy crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He bars up so much on some of them. I really can't tell it's him. Like there's parts of it I'm like, it does not sound like Will Smith to a degree, you know. But like this record was dope, obviously, because it reminded me of what he did before with what you call it out of
Parents and Daughters.
No. What's our guy's name, man? We never got him on the call, but he was dope. You know what I'm talking about?
Joyner?
Super barred up rapper. Why am I not?
Joyner?
Joyner Lucas.
That song was with Joyner Lucas right there.
Right. I'm saying when he gets with Joyner, it's even hard to tell them apart. I mean, I can tell, but I'm just saying, like when he gets on that real flow, he sounds like a different rapper.
Like you can tell that Joyner Lucas, anytime he's on the track with Will Smith, Joyner makes Will Smith spit way better.
Heck yeah.
Well, yeah, you know,
there's a whole hell of a difference. Like
he's penning it. And then he's coaching them and directing them. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got coached from Joyner.
And you also got to remember, Will Smith is from the era where battle rapping and spitting bars was the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remember what type of school Will Smith is from versus the school that Joyner Lucas is from. It's two different schools.
Well, I don't know.
Well, you got to remember the album.
Said he's a child of Will Smith, though. Joyner, he openly admitted that Will Smith is one of his idols. I feel like it's the other way around, right?
But here's the thing: a lot of people counted Will Smith out. Like they like just because he did movies and shows that he still don't have the bars. And
that's the same thing they did to LL. They thought since he was a cop, 20 years he couldn't rap.
Right. So
best believe Will had to get back in the gym on lyrics. You know, he had to get back in the gym because I mean it's been a while. I know he probably practiced here and there, but just like LL said, he had to he said it on our call. He had to even though he'd been doing it a long time, he still had to redo everything over and kind of approached it as if it was his first time doing it again. That's why he had a resurgence in his lyrical ability, you know, rapping for those that tried to rap or rap before, you know, it's a lot of breaths. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your wind. So you gotta get in shape.
But I think that's another reason why he got with Joyner Lucas, because Joyner Lucas makes him that much better.
Right.
Every time they do a record together, he comes harder and harder and harder. There's levels to this shit.
Yeah,
it's muse. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a muse, right?
I'm just happy we're getting back to where people are getting, you know, they're not just jumping in and putting out bullshit. Like, we got quality music returning.
Hey, Ice-T on his way out with a new project too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, summertime.
Really?
Summertime, yeah.
But he's bringing back Body Count. So, you know, that might be the rock rap. That's going to be the rock rap. You know what I mean?
That's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
But
I do want to say, like, going back to just Will, you got to remember the album. You know, he's the DJ, I'm the rapper. He come from this shit. You know what I mean? So
he come from that school.
Yeah, and I was watching the interview he did with Sway, and he talked about before he even got started. Like he reached out to Jay and Kendrick. So he went to the tops. Like, what do I do before I get back in this booth? You know what I mean? So, you know, recognizing the times. You know what I mean? But the album's a cool listen. There was a few moments where I was like, okay, he reminds you of the genie from Aladdin. You know what I mean?
Look,
but aside from that,
the genie from Atlanta is crazy.
No, there was a few moments, dog. Don't lie. There was a few moments that I was like, yeah, this is you get reminded he was the genie. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, that video that he got out right now is a problem because he's really spitting bars on that. When he's playing all them different characters.
All the different characters? Yeah.
Yeah, he's spitting bars on that shit. Like, yeah.
I was going to say, shout out to the videos, too. I've been seeing some good videos lately. Like, videos are coming back in quality. Like, it's getting really... They got lazy for a nice stretch. People was like, I just put this up, whatever.
This is what we were saying. It's time for the bullshit to go.
Yeah, man.
It's time for the bullshit to go. It's time for the good shit to come back, man. Like, it's coming back 364.
Will Smith doesn't curse at all, right? On his album?
He cursed on it.
A couple of times. Yeah, he cursed a couple of times on this one.
Because he's the one song. He had to show him.
CL, if you can play the video, the video where he's playing all the different characters, but he's spitting the bars. He got it in, but he said like a couple of curses, but
he said like 3 or 4 of them.
But
bro, man, he's slapping people on TV.
Yo, but the lyrics, though, but I'm talking about the wordplay. You find where it fits just because you don't curse, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Heavy D ain't cursed, but there's once in a while he said I'm tired of this bullshit.
Yeah, real quick, welcome back, Jeannie. Good to see you.
Hey,
good to see you, Jeannie.
Happy to be back.
I thought for sure you was gonna be on with John B last week. I was like, I know you gonna be here with you.
This event that I was working, you know, I like to give my clients 100%. So, you know, now that everything is over, then I get to come back and chill with y'all and talk about Drake.
That's the settle.
Drake? Want to talk about Drake?
Drake is back. I don't want to spend all day on it. I know we got to play some music. I just want to say back on the social media thing. I just think that, like, I see that point, like, where kids are, like, the young people are doing, you know, they didn't have the same experience that we had. We didn't have the same as our parents and so on and so forth. Things are going to be slightly different. And the way they have fun, it is different, man. They do their own type of meetups and you know, it may not be at the club, but they'll meet up somewhere else and find their own fun. It's just a different thing. But all I'm saying is that the attention is there. And there are these economies that live on social media. And if TikTok gets shut down, it puts a huge, it turns this country a little bit more dangerous because now you're taking hope away from young people that were finding a way where they didn't really may not have had a way before. You know, not everybody's looking to go work for some corporate company or, you know, do things some traditional way. They created their own economy, man. People are making money, like you said, on clicks. I'm looking at the amount of products that are being sold on TikTok Shop. It's gotten to the point where people are just shopping on TikTok Shop. You know, people are using other social media platforms to do their shopping. You can order anything you want on Alexa. Anything. I can sit in my room and order groceries and talk to Alexa and they'll deliver them. It's just a new, different way that we're dealing with things, and we got to adjust to that, because whatever you're doing, social media can be a tool to help you make a lot more money. Like you said, shout out to me and Kawani were talking yesterday about theme pages and how I look at this one theme page that rescues dogs. And the amount of likes that they get, the amount of clicks that they're getting, all they're doing is showing, look, this dog is in the woods, damn near dead. And we're going to we'll show you how we're going to revive this dog within 1 to 2 minutes. And you have to find a way to get into this, create a space, in your own way, man. Shout out to On the Radar. They're saying more artists are breaking from their platform than dare I say radio. And it's real. I'm saying that everything has a space, but social media is the tool that can really, man, people are overnight. So
the only thing I push back on that is, are they really breaking, or are they just getting a viral moment? Because I'm always curious, what is the carryover from somebody seeing some dope content or hearing a dope song and someone fully going and diving into an artist's catalog or something because I'll see some dope shit and be like, oh, that's cool. But it don't trigger me to go like, oh, I'm gonna go look up what else this other person has. Now again, that's me, a 70s baby. But you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. You're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? We already know overnight success, what that pans out to, versus a person that probably do their stuff over the stove. They will have a longer career. We can name dozens of people. We could go back from the time we started this, and see what date when we started. Are we on our 5th year?
Yeah, right. I think we're in our 5th year starting next week.
Next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we gotta make a special flyer or something for that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Swerve.
No, I was just saying, I'm just gonna say, approaching our 5th year, just in 5 years, the amount of music that we played, think about it, guys, that was here since day one. The amount of artists that we had on our call, are they still here today in 2025? Let's just think about it. In our 5 years of doing the Digiwaxx show, are we talking about, we talked about tons of people. We had tons of people on this platform here.
A lot of people are not here anymore. I mean, I say musically, I'm talking.
Right. No, we know what you're saying. Yeah. But I'm saying and it's only 5 years. You can't last 5 years wrong.
A lot of people ain't built for this though. And the numbers over time in the music business, the majority of artists aren't going to make it. It's just that the ratio is what it is. I do think that we're all trying to find, whether, like you said, whether it's a quick hit, like, okay, this quick little viral thing, or a real artist like a Money Long, who we did have on, who was speaking about her writing capability and all of this stuff before she had a deal. I'm saying we all definitely play a role in it. I'm just saying, find a way to monetize social media, because it's getting even deeper. There are people running companies that are making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month by using AI tools, and they're not even on social media. They're not even on it. I'm just saying that it's leading into something else where people are figuring out these things that are it's financing them while they sleep. That's all.
All right, so hold that thought, because I definitely want to elaborate on some more, but let's run this real quick, because I do want to run that Will Smith visual. Check this out.
Will Smith is cancer. Oh, you can't cancel no one. He walking around like he all invincible or somebody.
Don't be messing with Will.
He the Fresh Prince. Who the fuck Will Smith think he is? And that boy damn crazy how he raising them kids.
What?
No, he is. Yes, he is.
No, he is.
Yes, he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did.
What?
That mean, Will Smith used to be cool.
He's still the shit. He can fit your whole house in his pool.
I don't know. I mean, he rich, but he ain't rich. Boy, I don't even remember the last flick he did.
You don't remember Aladdin? What about Men in Black?
Yeah.
I know your badass squad Bad Boys. I know you remember that.
That's the soundtrack.
I heard he down bad.
I heard he won the Oscar, but he had to give it back.
And you know they only made him do that shit because he's black. He don't need it. He the first to win a Grammy for rap. That's a fact.
He put all of Philly on his back.
Bottom line, y'all, Will Smith is whack.
I mean, he rich, funny, and sexy too. You wish you had a Jada Pinkett next to you.
Him and Jada both crazy, girl. What you talking about? You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth. You talking shit. But if he came right now, you'd be like, come in, Mr. Smith, would you please sit down? Hell nah. I'd be like, come get a fade, cause all your haircuts I seen on the big screen been lame.
One thing's for sure, you can't call him lazy.
I ain't trying to call him lazy, I'm calling a nigga crazy. One classic album, what that make him Jay-Z? Jay-Z plus movies and TV.
Look, he's still the GOAT. Bad Boys came in first.
I don't like his damn music. That nigga don't fucking curse.
He gon' drop a new record like we all gon' forget. He need to take another year and untangle some shit.
Oh my.
Who the fuck Will think he is? He only still relevant because of his kids. No, he is. Yes, he is. No, yes, he is. And I ain't never gon' forgive him for that shit he did.
Around 8 curses, by the way. 8 curses.
Yo, did you catch the bar though? Did you catch the bar though? Jay-Z plus movies and TV.
Yo, listen.
Yo,
that shit was body. Yo, he bodied that shit. Yo, I told you that. Yo,
Bro killed that shit.
He killed that shit, yo.
And it was like a mixture of parents don't understand with the theme music, the Fresh Prince. Remember he had to. Bro, dude killed that shit, man.
He's such an advantage.
The most
He's had such an advantage.
that ever said in life.
Nigga keep his wife's name out your mouth.
Oh, but the fact that he put hey, was that dude voice from Coming to America? Eddie Murphy did. What is that?
Oh, white man, the Jewish white man.
That's what that was.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's the whole character. He was acting like the whole character. That was the character. The whole character.
And the lady voice was his mom when he went to say, "I'm sending you to your uncle's house."
Yeah.
Man, come on, man.
Where's the spoon?
Yeah,
where's the spoon?
Right.
What do you know from nothing, you bastard?
Genius, man. That guy's a genius. Then he saw Martin character. What was his name? The little short dude that he played.
Yeah, the little short motherfucker. Yeah, the little short mug that used to be in Gina's house all the time.
Hold on, wait a minute. DJ Endzone was, only person that actually raised a hand. Shout out to that. Go ahead, Endzone. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't like to interrupt. That's why I raise my hand.
That's what we're supposed to be doing anyway.
But yeah, I actually heard it. I heard it a few days ago. It's like he really turned the negatives into a positive with the whole Oscar thing. Him and Jada Pinkett, people bringing up his kids. So he's like, well, I'm seeing what people saying about me on the internet. So how about I laugh at myself? Laugh to keep from crying, turn something negative to a positive. So I actually like what he did. But I'm actually shocked that he's cussing in his songs. Every time I hear that, I think about the Eminem song, The Real Slim Shady. Will Smith got a cuss to win an Oscar. Well, I do, so fuck him and fuck you too.
Mm-hmm. A bar.
Yo, listen, I'm just saying, this woke everybody up. For everybody that doubted Will Smith, or even doubted the Fresh Prince,
all of us guys over 220 pounds need to be walking to reach our 50.
What?
My bad.
Hey man, I know I need to lose weight, Ray, but damn, bro, for real.
Hey, that was just a subtle. It's a subtle. We need to be on our shit. Just a subtle. We need to be on our shit.
That wasn't me.
Right,
man. I'm working on my thighs. Man.
That wasn't me. I'm going on record. That wasn't me.
I was like, we got the troll in his
right? Just the subtle subconscious little alert right there. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Big Red.
Hey, all I gotta say is, man, right now, Phil is trying to get back into the whole, music thing, man, because you gotta reinvent yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm with him for that. You first got in the industry with the, with rapping. You know what I'm saying? So show these cats what your skills were. A lot of people, when you look at the new generation. All they see is Bad Boys, Men in Black. That's all they see Will Smith as an actor. Now we grew up, we know him as the Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? You know him and DJ Jazzy Jeff. You know, so he need to go get him. Let him have it. Let him hit with it. And everybody think that, okay, well, Will is a movie actor. No, Will was a rapper, one of the first ones to snatch a Grammy. So come on with it. He's a pioneer.
All right, so I furthermore wanted to extend on this conversation just because we've been talking about TikTok and different age demographics. And I got to shout out Tony Neal. So the young cats is looking at the veterans who are still thriving. But you got to keep in mind, like, and this is why I say, like, this goes back to real relationships. This goes back to Will Smith, 40 years in the music game with real relationships with DJs. Common, Pete Rock, real relationships with DJs. LL Cool J, real relationship. The list can go on and on and on and on. But you're talking about, again, as we sit in 51 years of hip hop, the vets who are still thriving is because they built real relationships over all these decades. And that is what this new generation is missing out on. So we can talk about the viral moments and, hey, you're getting great attention, but you got to be outside. If you want longevity in this shit, you got to be outside. You got to shake the hands. You got to pop up at these conferences. You got to kiss the babies. Bring back the fucking album signing, record signs at stores and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like all that built a foundation where I think that's what this new generation is lacking. They don't have a foundation. You know what I mean? Like staying behind your screens and just DM networking, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. There's no viral artist that I'm talking about in 2025, and we could go mention any one of them. Will they be talked about in 2065? You know what I mean? Whether we hear or not. You know what I mean?
It's a hell of a point. It is campaigning. It's real campaigning. Like you said, getting out there, city to city, going to go see everybody, creating events where people can come see you, giving things away. I remember we used to say, out of sight, out of mind. We used to say that on every promo tour. What are we going to leave behind so that people remember you when we leave? Out of sight, out of mind. And you can journal all of that and put it on social media, but I definitely, like, that is truth, man. You gotta touch people, man. You gotta go see people, man. You gotta connect, and it does change the relationship. It's a different relationship. Everybody who I've met on this call, when I've met you or we've hung out, it's just a different energy. We already, tight, but it's different when we hanging out. It's a whole nother level. Like, it cements it and goes beyond. Now it's like whatever. It's already like that. It just makes it elevates everything. So yeah, that's a great point.
I'm just saying, see, I know you 15 years. We was outside at the conferences. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Bingo.
And from there again, we saw dope performances at these showcases. And I don't know about you, but I've kept in touch with a lot of them, throughout all the years. You know what I mean? Because it's like we remember an experience. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna remember what do you call it? A clip. You know what I mean? I got so many flooded, but hey, I remember meeting the homie, performed, blah, blah, blah. We stayed in touch, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's real sustainable relationship. And that's going to be the difference between this viral and longevity shit. So, and again, it might just be, the new era, maybe they're not engulfed in trying to be around in 20 years. They focusing on the now, which is, hey, all good and well. Get your bread. But, if you just really, and it really just kind of really asks the question is, what's an artist's goal in music today? What's up, Miss Brittany?
Damn, Raymond, you long-winded. Okay.
Long-winded, my bad. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, CL didn't want to tell y'all I'm actually his favorite to hang out with. Me and CL will finesse some shit. Because at Revolt World, we finessed we finessed that whole shit. We played Jedi mind tricks on the whole festival.
Hey, man, when you ain't got no pass, you know what I mean? You figure it out.
We made shit happen. So I just want to attest to what CL was saying, like developing relationships. And like, I feel like the younger generation, the generation behind me specifically, there was a study that came out that said that they are training Gen Z on how to just speak on the phone, that they have phone anxiety. They don't know how to pick up the phone and have a phone conversation with someone. And like, the majority of the business in the entertainment space is you got to pick up the phone. You got to talk to somebody. There's not enough DMs, text messages in the world to make anything happen. Like, you have to have a relationship and you have to talk to people. And so I just found that article interesting, because if the new wave of artists aren't willing to just talk to people, they're going to have a hell of a time navigating this space and also advocating for themselves. So I just wanted to put that in there.
Yeah, Brittany, that's absolutely true. I've been knew that. I ain't even the article is just younger people I've talked to and then try to do the phone thing, and they like, oh, I'm not too much of a phone person. And I found that before this even started, the Digiwaxx call. And I'm like, so I mean, them saying that, I mean, I'm like, okay, I already knew that. But even the kids that I deal with, I work in Board of Ed now. So I tell them to do like research. They love music and everything, but I tell them little simple stuff like, yo, something that they already do, like, watch YouTube on what I talked about today, or if more you want to know about DJ. And they have it's a trigger when I say, yo, I got homework for y'all. They're like, oh, homework? Oh, I'm like, yo, it's easy. Just watch YouTube on basically what I talk about. And then I'm like, and they still have their face frown. And next time I come in, I see them and I say, so did y'all do? They like, I'm like, come on, man. I made it easy for y'all. Like, y'all don't even want to do something that y'all already do. But I tell y'all, well, watch some gang stuff or something. Y'all bet y'all do that. I'm like, I'm confused. I don't know.
Yeah, things are different, but my thing is it's sort of on us too. And what I mean is, like, I feel like if you've been in this game for a certain amount of time, you have a certain amount of knowledge, and we all have a obligation to give back. And how you do that is up to you. I feel like, ours is, obviously we do this and we talk about this so people can get it, but also I want to take it up, just talking myself. I want us to take it up a notch, and I want to do a conference. I'm always asking people if they're going to do a conference, because low key, I want to do a conference in New York. I want to bring everybody here. I feel like we haven't done that. I feel like every city on this call deserves a conference where, you can show those young people, they will come out, and they can learn how to use the phone. They can learn how to network. They can learn about publishing. They can, they can get some game from us, and vice versa.
I was about to say, they could show us. They could show us. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the way, So I'm just saying, we also have an obligation to give back.
What up, Miss Jeannie?
Yeah, I'm down for that. Y'all need help planning. That's what I do. Making connections, whatever y'all want. I'm ready.
Yeah, you said we want to do a lot, and I get it. Like, everybody has a life outside of here, but man, a nice conference tour would be great, man. Because we're all out here. We see how much. I don't know about y'all, but a lot of local people lean on us just for everything. Yo, CL, my cousin got a record. Yo, I got a song that, I'm trying to do this with. And you can't do it all for everybody, but you can create an environment where a lot of people can come together and maybe get the answers that they need for themselves, unless they're going to pay you. Another story.
Word. All right, let's get back into another visual. Since we talking about the videos, check this one out, y'all.
When I was young, I got raped. by a bitch twice my age. Picked me up from school to meet her hers and got laid. Ever since that day, I never looked that shit the same. Fucked up in the brain, pussy what I blame. Fried, so you know why I like chicken wings. My life is insane, like I'm from Baby Gang. How I'm supposed to change with all this fucked up shit I sang. Fucked up, yeah, I know. Fucked up and some more. I'm so used to fucked up, I get fucked up at the show. Fucked up, yeah, I know. How fucked up could it go? Nipsey left me like how Biggie left Hov. Whoa, this Slim got his life stole. Telling myself I'll be alright though. Shit really fucking with my psycho. My little bitch lost her life in light bulb. They tell me don't worry. They ask me if I'm okay. Motherfuckers don't deserve me. Not even on my worst day. This life shit crazy. Grew up at a young age. Oh, babe, why you had to hurt me? Okay, now, back when I was a juvie and shit, got used for the dick. I ain't even know what to do with the bitch. Confused a bit. Her niece, I went to school with the bitch. My screws loose, who got the tools to fix? So I went to the homies and we talked about it. They thought exotic, that was their only thoughts about it. Dick hard cause of clothes, she stripped all about it. Hypnotized from them hip and thighs, all hypnotic. Yeah, that's when I bust my first nut. Young nigga with his dick all in a grown up. With the shits in real quick, how I growed up. Got took advantage of and I liked it, so what? Y'all call that sex abuse shit. I just thought she was doing some cool shit. If I would've told mama about the new shit, the bitch probably would've been up on the news clip. They tell me don't worry. They ask me if I'm okay. Motherfuckers don't deserve me. Not even on my worst day. This life shit crazy. Grew up at a young age. Oh, babe, why you had to hurt me? So just think before the next time you start asking, why's you like that? Why's you savage? Why every hoe you fuck with is never long lasting? No access to my heart, I give no passage. A bitch took advantage of me, I ain't got no trust. The bitch took advantage of me, I ain't getting no fuss. At 14 years old, I got my dick sucked. At 14 years old, I got my dick fucked. The hoe was 30 years old, and I never told. Was dating her niece when this happened, it was swearing on my soul. I ain't wanna spill the tea, so I just let her go. Cause me and the auntie kept fucking for sure. Then one day I feel like this was too much. I knew this wasn't regular as I grew up. She told me eat her ass, after that I threw up. Ooh, can't believe I had my face in the butt. They tell me don't worry. They ask me if I'm okay. Motherfuckers don't deserve me. Not even on my worst day. This life shit crazy. Grew up at a young age. Oh, babe, why you had to hurt me? You don't deserve me. You tried to hurt me. You don't deserve me. You don't know, baby. You don't know. You don't deserve me. You tried to hurt me. Oh, babe.
Yeah, man. YG definitely got the conversation started. You know what I mean? We talk double standards all the time. You know what I mean? Male teachers do it to the teenage girls, but you know what I mean?
Yo, first of all, what was up with his jacket? Yo, why is that shit was so short?
That's his new look. So I mean, the cool part though, like YG, I don't know if y'all saw clips from Rolling Loud, but he even did a big like police brutality skit before he performed. You know what I mean? So it sounds like this project, he gonna be, shit, like you said, he writing his story, writing his trauma. You know what I mean? But
like Raleigh with that jacket on.
He said the Three Amigos.
Yeah, man.
That nigga said the girl made me eat a butt.
Yeah.
Listen.
Hey, yo, 14. I mean, listen, I don't know when y'all lost your virginity, but
that's a big, like, to me, that's some big boy shit, because a lot of stuff happens and just people suppress it. You know what I mean? They don't ever really talk about it or whatever. And whether, I know how it is when young boy, that's like a win. It's a come up.
Yeah.
In a way. That's a come up.
Definitely a win-win situation.
But that's what we say, right? To in a way. But it may also have jammed up his mind, because the fact that he's addressing it now, it could have been, and it might have win for a second, but it might have been too much, too early. And there's a lot of people walking around here with trauma untreated. They never got it out. They've never got it out. Forget about going to see somebody professional. At least he's getting it out. You know what I mean? And I think I give him props for being that open with his life with the world, because most people are not going to be that open. So shout out to him.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Head Rush, what's happening?
Oh, wait, my bad.
Yeah, same thing CL said, man. It's a win for us because in our mind, it's the thing to do, for somebody that's not in that position. But it's only a win is if you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? The 14-year-old, you want to go across that line, but you're not trying to go that far 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? That facing, it's different. So it's good that he's getting it out because, like you said, the double standard problem is that it's like, oh, that won't happen to a man. And if it happened to a man, it's okay, right? No, some people might be traumatized by that. And if he don't trust women and he got an issue with women because of that situation, well, there's a result in it. Same thing if it was a girl who was molested by a teacher. She have issues with men for the rest of her life, more than likely. Whether it be sexual, mental, or just not attracted to them at all. So,
and more of these stories are coming out of these female teachers that is like, these young male students.
I mean, even grown-ups. Look, all right, let's go perspective. Remember how we reacted to Terry Crews when he spoke about his situation in Hollywood, being groped and, sexually abused? We like, ain't no way somebody your size and your strength appear, with that appearance to be letting something like that happen, So us as men, our masculinity and our ego stepped in the way. It was like, ain't no way I'm going to let another man do this, to me. But you don't know what you did. Like Mike Tyson said, you don't know what you're going to do till you get hit in the mouth. So, I mean, for somebody like YG to have the personality that he has, or the persona that he portrays, for him to come out and talk about something like that, I mean, that's a vulnerable conversation. A lot of men ain't gonna be open to have it all. Some men will take that to their grave.
Okay. Facts. Go ahead, Big Red.
Hey, I just wanted to say, tag in on it because, that type of trauma, man, I give my props to him. Because, like you said, a lot of people don't think when men go through the same thing, like you were saying, here with Terry Crews, men, a lot of times, when some people find out that a male lost his virginity at a young age, a high five, and you know how it is growing up, the pressures of being a virgin and all that stuff growing up back in the day. One thing I found out with my kids in today's age, that it's less pressure. We had so much pressure that growing up, and that a lot of kids think, okay, this is my shot, this is my opportunity, with an older person, not knowing the trauma that comes with it. You know what I mean? Especially even if you really wasn't trying to do it. Because, the ones who had girlfriends, and everything back in that time, we wasn't really trying to do it unless you was pressured into doing it. You know what I mean? So a lot of pressure, all that stuff, it builds up trauma. And I think he found a way to get that out, with that music. And I actually got a chance to see that Rolling Live spoken word poetry, man. That was really, really dope. And if y'all haven't seen it, y'all should go check it out, man. It's real dope. So I give YG his props for kind of changing the narrative of his music on his album that he's producing, that he's putting out, the new music that he's putting out. So he's really doing justice of bringing awareness to situations that we think that's okay. You know what I mean? They think this is the way of life. And sometimes you got to understand that sometimes you got to realize, you got to call a spade, you know what I'm saying? If it is like that, you did. So big ups to YG doing his thing.
Word. Hell of a subject for our first guest to walk in on. Gigi, thank you for joining us. We're gonna play one song and then
how are you?
Hello. I know we just had you. I know we just had you on camera. So listen, we're gonna play one song and then we're gonna come right back to you. All right?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Expression of love. Everybody get up in this new direction. Yeah, this new expression of love. Got to be a great intention. You should feel your body let go. Everybody get up. Expression of love. Everybody get up in this new direction. Yeah, this new expression of love. Got to be a great intention. You should feel your body let
Big energy, high vibrations only. You understand? Estelle with LaRussell and trumpet player Keon Harold. New Direction, the title of that one. It caught my attention instantly when I seen LaRussell on the records. I was like, oh, how's this gonna sound? But yo, dope record. Like I said, good shit right there. So that is out now. It looks like Estelle got an album coming because I think that's her second drop of the year.
Yes.
So we got a little something coming our way.
First one was with D-Nice, and now she has this. And shout out to LaRussell, just real quick, got to say that because everything I heard him on as of recent, I mean, he's been on a tear. Everything's consistently been dope, joined with Busta, and beyond, and before that, he's just been doing it on his own. So shout out to LaRussell also.
For sure. So
Yeah, CL, you know, that's that Bay Area isms, man. You know, we from the Bay. That's that Bay Area, man. You know?
Bay Area isms.
OP, man.
Shout out, Brother Gary. Brother Gary still with us, you know what I mean? But yeah. But super dope. But definitely want to take, there you go. What up, Big Gary? Big Gary in the building. You know what I'm saying? That Bay Area
I'm still
ism.
here. I feel it. I feel the love. I definitely feel the love for that Bay Area sound for sure.
Come on, Gary. Come on, man. It's OP, Gary. Come on, man. You know how we do. Stop playing, G.
Oh, man. OPs are, man, one of the greatest to ever do it.
I love the way the Bay talks. I just got to say, yo, it's going to thing.
Put the paint where it ain't. You understand? That's right. We West Coast to worldwide, man. Again, big ups to all the DJs in the building. We have our first guest joining us today. The lovely Gigi, super dope singer, songwriter, just overall great energy. How you doing, Gigi?
I'm good. How are you?
We are good. Anyway, you can get your camera back on. I know you had it on when you first joined us.
Okay.
All right. We are good. Thank you for joining us today. Are you able to turn it sideways so we can get the landscape vibe?
Like this? I mean, hold it like
does your camera flip? Your camera should flip, no?
No. Oh, wait. Like
there
that.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. We need all the vibes. We need all the vibes. All
How are you?
Man, I'm good. We are good.
Great.
Thank you again for joining us.
Yes, thank y'all for having me.
Where are we checking in from?
I'm in Atlanta. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the roots? Is that where you're from?
No, I'm actually from Detroit, Michigan. And then I moved to Atlanta about 4 years ago. And I've been here for 4 years. It's been great.
Good stuff. Well, congratulations. You know, the whole label situation. We have a debut EP dropping Friday.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
On Friday.
How we doing? It's got to be a big whirlwind of emotions, huh?
You know what? I'm just so excited. Like, it's just finally here. And yeah, I couldn't be more excited for Friday. I feel like it's like having a baby. I'm dropping a baby on Friday. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah, I've got to hear some things so far. And I feel like this project's going to take you in all kind of different whirlwind of places. It's like songs about breakups, songs about loves, you know what I mean? So
yeah, that's actually how I got the name. I named it Waves of It just because it's going to walk you through a little of this, a little of that. It's not, pure heartbreak, and it's also not just, starry-eyed either. It's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We got some breakup. We have, a confidence record, feel good, just, all around. So I'm excited.
So we always got to ask, does this stem from life experiences?
It does. It really does. And you know what? I think that now it feels really special because honestly, it became like therapy for me, writing these songs. And yeah, it stems from, some good places, some bad places, some weird places. But nonetheless, I am super excited and happy how it turned out. So Friday is Waves of It.
All right, amazing. Yeah, it's funny you came in on a heavy conversation.
I know.
We were talking about the YG situation.
I'm like,
No, but it's real because, like I said, I'm always envious of you artists because you get to, like I said, whether it be songwriting or the actual sing, it's really music therapy.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely therapy and a healer, and it's the best.
All right, well, let's go on and get to some of this music.
Let's do it.
I would like to start with Diamonds Dancing, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, for sure.
If you want to give us a little breakdown of what's the vibes.
Yeah, so Diamonds Dancing that's the confidence record that I was talking about. After a breakup, you got that, newfound, like, whatever, this outlook of just, you kind of can do anything. You feel like, I don't know, it's just this new confidence, and that's what that's about. So yes, I hope you love that.
All right, so we got Gigi hanging out with us. Waves of It this Friday, the EP. This one will be a part of it, correct?
Yes.
All right, word. Diamonds Dancing, y'all.
Yeah.
Thought you knew from the jump when you saw what it was with me. It's hard to find me now. Wanna talk it out like wait for me. You can ever known. Rather give you love we at war. And out of hope, who gon' do your body like rain? Hear what it's saying, oh. I knew it was time for a change, riding solo. You can say your word to me. Why don't you go find somebody? Had to put my heart on ice. Heating up, don't go to night. Diamonds dancing on me, now that you out of my. I can never take a loss, and I ain't tripping on the cost. Can tell by the walk that I'm stepping like a boss. Never needed you to go sign for me. Diamonds dancing on me, now that you out of my. I can never take a loss, and I ain't tripping on the cost. Can tell by the walk that I'm stepping like a boss. Never needed you to go sign for me. How many missed calls will it take to get across? How many times am I gonna be the one you lost? You never saw me for who I really was. You always been stuck in ways like sneaking on the low with people you could lie to. Do you better than me? No one you ever know. Rather give you love we at war. I'm running out of hope. Who gon' do your body like rain? Hear what it's saying, oh. I knew it was time for a change, riding solo. You can say your word to me. Why don't you go find somebody? Had to put my heart on ice. Heating up, don't go to night. Diamonds dancing on me, now that you out of my. I can never take a loss, and I ain't tripping on the cost. Can tell by the walk that I'm stepping like a boss. Never needed you to go sign for me. Diamonds dancing on me, now that you out of my. I can never take a loss, and I ain't tripping on the cost. Can tell by the walk that I'm stepping like a boss. Never needed you to go sign for me. Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, no. Don't waste your time, grab your bag, you gotta go. Don't make it up, 'cause you already know. Know these diamonds dancing on me, now that you out of my. I can never take a loss, and I ain't tripping on the cost. Can tell by the walk that I'm stepping like a boss. Never needed you to go sign for me.
Talking that talk. Okay, Gigi. Okay, Gigi said I never needed you to co-sign for me.
You know, gotta let some people know sometimes, just a little bit.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Good.
Yes.
That's right. Hey, Pen Game Immaculate. Pen Game Immaculate. Very, very dope. That's what I really love about where we're at in the R&B, getting the look again it is. You're just hearing some immaculate songwriting.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you, BD. He actually wrote that on me, wrote that with me as well. So yeah, it was definitely a feel-good moment, organic. It just felt really good.
Yeah. A lot of love in the chat though, you know what I mean? Beautiful voice, hitting the notes.
Thank y'all.
Nice
I
song.
y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yep, indeed. The goal here is to create new fans, and I think that's what's going down, Gigi. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I'm here for it. I love y'all. Thank you.
Yep. Jeannie, did you want to chime in, hello? With your Detroit Lions hat on?
Well, because Gigi is from the D, so I wanted to make sure she knew that the D was here.
Hey, come on, Lions.
Yeah, but seriously, I wanted to, first of all, your voice is so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Oh my God, but
thank you.
Just your handle.
Yeah.
It didn't run away from, just so natural and hitting them notes, girl. You made me want to call one of my girl, listen to this. You're trying to get a little wine or something and hit me again.
Yes, I love that.
Just want to send you some positive energy. I'm looking forward.
Thank you so much, beautiful. I appreciate that. Thank you. And shout out to the D. Yes.
Yeah, shout out to the D. You know what I mean? So I got to ask though, because that definitely feel like I said, that talk type of joy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where did that stem from as far as putting that song together?
It stemmed from actually just literally when I was going through a breakup, and then when I finally got over like the emo part of it all, and then I realized I was tripping for nothing. So that's where that stemmed from, a place of newfound confidence after this breakup. So.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Diamonds Dancing on Me. Diamonds Dancing, the name of that one, y'all. See, is you still there, or did you have to step away?
Well, no, I'm here. Hold on. What up, Gigi?
Hey, what's up?
I'm great.
Good.
First of all, yeah, thanks, and yeah, beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Well written. Yeah, my question's about more Detroit. And that energy and coming up in Detroit, you know, every Motown. You know, how was that growing up in Detroit, and when did the music bug sort of catch you? You know, how did it all happen coming from the
So, you know, I feel like I always say that Detroit has a natural song in them. I don't know if it is in the water, but I always say that. And I know it definitely, you know, Motown definitely has an influence. Just growing up hearing that, you know, from my parents, oldies was like a big thing. So one of my favorite genres is oldies. So I kind of always kept this structure, kind of how they had it. You know, it was always a really good bridge or strong bridge, and oldies in general had a good, you know, fade in, fade out, like the background. So I kind of like took what I grew up hearing and tried my best to, you know, kind of keep that same strong structure when it comes to song, because I am a like hardcore music lover. So yeah.
Beautiful, man. And how's the scene in Detroit? Like, are there any other artists that's coming up that you know?
There's a lot of dope artists from Detroit. I mean, of course, rappers and singers as well. So, but I definitely, you know, for me, I love a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
C Styles in Atlanta at the same time.
First of all, shout out to Detroit. What up, though?
Hey, what up, though?
I like your voice, man. It's definitely unique and something special for people to understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You definitely got something going on. I want you to come to our New Music Monday event and showcase your joint. I'll give you my IG and my phone number and everything, my information offline. So you can try to make that happen. If you didn't know, I'm part of Coalition DJs in Atlanta. So we do a New Music Monday event every Monday at Stink On Your Studios.
Okay.
So it's definitely something that you might be able to be interested in. And it's nothing but DJs in there. So DJs and other producers in there. So, you know what I mean? It's definitely something that I think you can go ahead and put to use, you know what I'm saying, as far as the DJ's concerned.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So,
well, I'm glad. I would love to be a part, for sure.
Definitely link up with you on that. I'll put my information in the chat.
Okay.
So you can get it from there. And gets the Groovy movie stamp, man. Let's go.
Thank you.
The Groovy movie stamp.
Groovy movie stamp. I love that.
So has this R&B and soul always been the way? But were you doing anything before, or
you know what? It kind of has always been the way for me. I mean, I had gotten signed as a teenager when I was with a girl group with SRC and Universal Republic. So during that time, we kind of were recording all over the place. You know, we were young, and that's why I feel like this moment is really special, because now it's, you know, songs that come from my experience and not just a gang of other people coming in. And it just feels way more authentic, you know? So I'm just really grateful for the moment.
Did you have some moments in the girl group that you were like, this isn't really what I want to be doing?
Well, you know what? I initially didn't want to at first. And then once I decided to do it, I loved it. But I don't know what it is. Girl groups really just never stick it through. But I loved it. They became like sisters to me at the time. And, you know, it just was that was the season. But it definitely helped for where I'm at right now, the journey of it all, I would say.
Hell
yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Well, you have an amazing voice.
Thank you.
You know, it's crazy. I don't say it's crazy, but like I said, if you ask me, R&B is kind of really where it's at right now.
Yes.
You know, I think you ask any of us on the call, like we all some hip hop heads.
Right. Yeah.
R&B right now is just getting the look that one deserves for a very long time. So, you know, like I said, you in the space that, you know, and like, because I'm thinking even like, seeing like what recently happened, like Cleo Soul just killed her. You know what I mean?
Her.
Like, like I think people are appreciating and respecting like real singers again. You know what I mean?
Yes, I love that. She's super dope. I love her and her music as well. But I definitely agree with the R&B time right now. It feels like it's trying to really push through. And yes, I'm just glad to put out this little labor of love.
Yeah. Play your part. That's right. So if you don't mind, I'd like to share the visual just so people can kind of see creative. So we'll get into Fumbled Me next.
Okay.
And I think the release of all these songs it's a great it was kind of a great strategy because I think Diamonds Dancing, we almost got a little upbeat. Fumble Me kind of mellows a little bit, and then with Muse before we played Muse really shows off. I think your vocal
Thank you. That's one of my
she can do that. So. All right, word. Well, let's get into Fumbled Me. I'm going to play the visual, y'all. And again, we got Gigi hanging out the EP this Friday. Check this out. One for the ladies for sure. Shout out.
Definitely.
Shout out Brittany. Shout out our resident Brittany up in here. You know what I mean? She going through it with the men. You know what I mean? So she's shady.
Thank you. That's one of my favorites for sure. Definitely love that.
Indeed. Chime in, Miss Brittany. Let's hear it.
Hey, girl, Gigi, I'm so sorry. I'm not on camera right now. I'm like multitasking. I'm doing 15 million things right now. But I just wanted to comment on the song. Mm-hmm. I did like the second song a little bit better than the first one. That's just my, opinion. But the reason why I like the Fumble song was because it is relatable, right? Every one of my bad bitches been fumbled. Every single one. And that's because that's real life. And with you living in Atlanta, you know that better than anything. Like the dating scene out there, from what I hear, is tragic. It's tragic.
Yep. I hear.
So yeah, I really like it. I feel like that would get a ton of radio play. I think that if you perform that live, I think you would have a lot of women in the crowd bopping, relating, toasting it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, look, I'm fumbled, but that don't mean I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For sure.
So yeah, so I just want to know, like, I like the visuals. Like, do you think that your style has changed since you first, started doing music, or do you think that you found your identity now?
I think now I've definitely found my identity because I've, went through so many transitions as from singing at 11 up until now. There's so many things that has happened, and now I definitely have my identity, and I've lived some life now, and I'm just, again, everything is authentic now. Everything feels true to me, and so I definitely know that I found my identity for sure.
Well, that's good. Continue to shine and do what you're doing. And we look forward to seeing you on larger platforms. And yeah, I love the song. Thanks.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
What up, C?
Yeah. Couple things. One, I got a chance to see you last week also in New York.
Hey.
Really dope event. Shout out to TJ Swerve. He was there also, and the whole Warner team, Warner Music family. And I liked your energy then.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was like, and I thought it was a great way for people to be introduced to you.
Yeah.
Never met you. So I guess I'm wondering if you guys, because we had a really good conversation earlier about the importance of promo. Kissing babies, shaking.
Right, shaking hands.
Doing the little stuff, but it's also big stuff. Are you planning to keep on, on that sort of promo tour, sort of
definitely
energy?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, look forward to that, because I think that's one of the benefits is that you have grace, and you're also you got you're a great songwriter. Got these personal records, and I think if people get the chance to really kick it with you, feel that energy, is just making everything go further. Because I'm just looking at the reaction in the chat, saying, and I think it's another thing when you're here just building. So
for sure, it's definitely vital, and I mean, I'm all for it. I think that's how you connect better, So I'm down for it for sure.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Have you gotten a lot of opportunities for the live performances?
You know what? We're still rolling them in because I'm just releasing music. My first time releasing my first anything as a solo artist has been January 24th. So everything is really fresh. But I know this summer it's definitely on for sure. So I'm super ecstatic. Yes.
Yeah, no, I would love to see these live. You know what I mean? Like I said, just like I said, the songwriting is what gets it for me. You know what I mean? So when you get a good art, and that's what, like I said before we play this next one, like I was just really impressed because I think like this one really like your vocal just shines because it's a really soft melody in the background, and just your voice is the instrument. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yes, I love the simplicity of it all. I feel like this one was more of the sweeter. The sweeter story that's brought into song, and I feel like it is one of my favorites. I know I said that about the last one, but this is one of my favorites for sure. It's sweeter, and I love it. Love it.
What is the studio setting for you? Are we candles? Are we sage? What are we doing?
You know what? No, we just candles, some tea. I might have a little bit of Woodford whiskey.
Bourbon, little bourbon,
just a little
brown. Don't ever hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly. I don't have a lot of people, and I go in there, I do my thing, just zone out. It is like a little therapy session. Feels good. That's how I like it.
I love it. So did you actually, before we get into my muse, was the background already laid out and you took it and ran with it, or did you already have a song written and you just
you talking about for Fumbled Me?
No, I'm actually talking about the next one, My Muse, that we about to play.
This was from scratch. All of them just are from scratch. So, especially Fumble Me. This next one, My Muse, was all organic, all from scratch. Shout out to Tree on the guitar, and he produced it. And it's simple and it's straight to the point. For the lovers, for sure.
This one definitely that's why, like I say, like I'm excited about the EP because I feel like you go through every emotion. Like in just these 3 songs, you got
Yes.
Fuck you, you fumbled me over here. I'm good. You know what I mean? And now right here, you go celebrate a little love.
Right. We're getting back to the sweetie vibes and very heartfelt, and that's what this is gonna give. My Muse.
That's right. All right, get lost in the sauce, y'all.
Yes.
Gigi, My Muse. My apologies, y'all. I realized I wasn't playing the sound. My bad. I was the only one vibing over here. My bad.
My muse always seems to be on time. His words warm me, skin tone like whiskey. Your love leaves me thirsty. I always want more. Your heart safe with me for life. Twin flames burn all the way, and whether the waves or the sea, it doesn't really matter if storm clouds or rain covers me. I'll burn for you, babe. Over and over, I'll never get over you, babe. I want you all for me. Want you. I need you all for me. I need it all. Let me burn for you. True love comes when it's pure. You keep me calm, never have to try. Scent of a rose just blooming, never fails to ease my mind. And once the sun rises for me, it warms you too. My muse, your heart safe with me for life. Oh, twin flames burn all the way, whether the waves or the seas. It doesn't really matter if storm clouds or rain covers me. I'll burn for you, babe. Over and over, I'll never get over you, babe. I want you all for me. Want you. I need you all for me. I need it all. I'll burn for you, babe. Over and over, I'll never get over you, babe. I want you all for me. Want you. I need you all for me. I need it all. Let me burn for you.
Ooh, silky smooth.
Thank
Silky
you.
smooth.
Thank you. I love that.
That's that I'm laying in a female's lap and she just rubbing my head type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know, lover's lane.
Lover's lane. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
Love that.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank
you know what I
you.
mean?
Thank you so
Your love got me thirsty. You know what I mean? Like I said, just
Ooh, yeah.
super dope songwriting, yo.
Thank
Super
you.
dope songwriting. How many songs in total we gonna have on this EP Friday?
It should be 5. Yep. We'll
5.
get
Okay, so we got two more that are unreleased. Okay.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
Friday Wave actually comes. Yeah, everything comes out on Friday. Waves of it. So that one feels a little bit. Ooh. I know I said that was my favorite the last time.
No, they all your babies. They all your babies. That's the vibe. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
They really are. But yes, Waves of it this Friday. I'm so excited. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Excited for you. Miss Jeannie, what we got going on? We sending this whole soundtrack to your ex or what?
Yeah. See if hey, big head. You know what I'm saying? Just see if I can.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Oh man, I just have to thank you for it having that old school, new school R&B type vibe.
Yeah.
You know, you're not yelling at me or anything. We not talking about somebody's shortcomings and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just feel good. I like that one out of all 3.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
thank you so much. I love that you said old and new because that's exactly what I tried to, execute. And thank you for picking that up.
You did it, babe. You did it.
Thank you. Thank you.
See what I think is too, Jeannie, is this was the rollout. She dropped the first one we played. Diamonds Dancing was in January. Then she dropped Home to Me. Then she dropped Muse. So I think, like I said, the strategic rollout of it all is beautiful. We got all sides of it because the Muse, like right now, feels like the pinnacle. Which really, like I said, I'm excited to hear what's on the rest of this. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. This Friday for sure.
Big Red out of Dallas. What's happening?
Hold on. My bad. The technical difficulties over. Miss Gigi, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. DJ Big Red out of Dallas, Texas. I just want to tell you, you got your fan.
Oh, thank you. Shout out Texas.
I mean, from the first song, it was like, bam. And the second song, it was like, bam. And then the third song was like, bam.
Yay! Thank you. Oh my gosh, that means
so look, like I said, it was your music is very. I want to say it's a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? It's giving people R&B, a place. Within music, within the genres. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to say that your style of music and your style of writing is becoming. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And it's gonna eventually become the norm. Like you're in the trend setting of writing music and making music right now.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for being real artistic with your work.
Thank
you know. And like I said, I'm just letting you know right now.
Yeah.
I do have playlists that I use on YouTube.
Yeah.
I give cats be like, say, young blood, you think you can put together me one of them sheets, man? Like, nah, man, just go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go on YouTube and I got you, bro. Just you can find something.
For sure.
You have made the DJ Big Red Plan B mix.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I really do. Thank you so much, Big Red.
Thank you very much for giving us some great music to listen to. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I hope you got the name to that playlist, Gigi. The Plan B mix.
Oh shit! I didn't catch the name. Dang, Big Red, that's the name.
Yeah, it's kind of because the DJ because you gonna
that
need
went right
one.
over my head. I ain't even hear that.
You gonna need one after you listen to all this music. Cause somebody gonna have a baby somewhere. Come on now, Brittany.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey, if it get like that. Get like that's so silly. Thank you.
No, but that's what it is, Gigi. That's what's dope about
Yes.
music. It was funny because we had John B with us last year, and last week, and you know, he talked about just being able to fit in people's lives in somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
that's so special. Yes, for sure.
yeah. So, a valid question in the chat.
Okay.
Miss Detroit girl. What's going on with the Pistons? How we feeling about the Pistons?
You know what? They're gonna get it together. You know, faith the size of a mustard seed. It's gonna be all right.
You know what I mean? You got your enforcer out there throwing slugs. You know, are you a sports gal?
You know what? A little bit, not so much, but you know, I love me some Lions though. So
okay. All right. DJ Low Memphis, what's happening?
My fault. I was just listening to it, checking it out, but yeah, that's something that love music, man. I just felt the vibe. I felt it.
Yeah.
We can right now. I think we need way more of that right there. Love music, like Luther Vandross, you know, some and you know something.
Love Luther Vandross.
So they need to be, you know, bumping that music, all this gangster stuff, and
yeah.
We need to get the other lines and going. It's in the culture.
Yeah.
God gave it to us.
Yeah, your mic kind of. I don't know if you mumbling yourself, Memphis.
Oh, my fault. It might be because of someone cut it up. So hold on. Somebody, what's name? Probably trying to. What's name? Hold on. Wi-Fi. Hold on.
Well, Memphis went to the deep part of
Yeah, he did. I was like, what? He got the Woodford. He got his Woodford going today. Yeah.
But like I'm saying, that you know, that need to be that love music, man. That's what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all. That's all. And we need that. We need that. Just go on, crank it up now. No.
Yes, gotta love a little love. You know, there's always room for some love.
Right. Get everybody to love each other. That's all.
I feel you. Yes, I'm all for the love for sure. I'm glad you.
Yeah. Just keep on making it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Memphis.
All that music. I ain't playing.
Okay. Thank you, Memphis.
Yeah, good shit, Memphis. Gigi, thank you again for joining us. I don't know if you know how to.
Thank you so much.
Do you know how to use the chat?
Do I know how?
Just so you can drop in your social medias, or websites, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep, you guys can follow me. I'm about to drop it right now. It's at ChildGGF. I just put it in there. Did I do that right? I think I did. Yes.
Yep. Look like we got it in there for sure. So, want to thank you so much. Want to thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, you definitely gained some new fans.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you so much, and thank y'all.
Yeah, you're welcome back anytime. Definitely, you know what I mean. After the drop, like, are you stepping out on any tours? Are you guys talking about that for summer or anything like that?
I think we have something coming up later this month. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm definitely gonna be moving around for the summer for sure. So I would love to come back, and I appreciate you for having me on here.
Has there been any discussions about remixes on any of those? I feel like almost.
You know what, it has.
You could have a dude on there. You know what I mean?
You know what? Yeah, we actually are talking about getting someone to remix one of the songs on there to have a feature or something. So I'm not sure who yet, but that'll be super fun to do for sure.
Yeah. Not that it's needed, because the songs I think alone are fine.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
sometimes they make for a better story. Sometimes when you
definitely,
you know what I mean? Especially with a song like "Fumbled Me," you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Thank you. I can't wait.
All right. Before you go, what's happening?
No, one last thing. Just want to tell everybody, if you're trying to get in contact with Gigi, again, thank you for coming on. OP from Warner is in the building, holding it down. OP, I don't know if you want to say something real quick.
Real quick, man, I just wanted to say thank you to CL, Raymond, man, to even as our artist, to come on this call. We're very excited, to have Gigi. She, like you said, she's a breath of fresh air, and her coming from that Detroit side of that newsy inclined city, we're really excited, man. So I really thank you guys for having me, man. This is really dope, and we have more to come. Warner has a lot of R&B acts. We got Alex Isley, we got Gigi, we got Honey Baby. So we have a lot of good things going on over here. But Gigi is definitely our main priority over here at Warner. So I really appreciate you guys' feedback and giving us great feedback on the record. She really has more records than what we putting out. So we coming.
Yes, thank you, OP. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, I just want to say, no doubt. And again, OP, just make sure you leave contact. So if anybody wants to get drops from Gigi or if they want, anything.
Yes, please. Yes.
And I will say one last thing too. Shout out to Big Vaughn from the Bay, from
my brother.
He's doing a R&B mix for Apple. So I already hit him up. I'm gonna get one of the records on that mix, which will be dope.
Because I know everybody on the call. Big Vaughn is a real R&B head. He loves R&B. He's a hip hop head too, but he loves R&B. That's like one of his go-to. Like he loves R&B all day. So that's definitely a great look for you.
I'll second that.
Definitely a great look.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, I put my email in here, y'all. Y'all can hit me up. I put my IG. So anything you need from her, let me know. I'll make sure the team will get it together and try to get it done as efficient as possible for you guys.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, OP, thank you for coming on. Gigi, thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much, John.
For the release, you know what I mean? Yes. What is it again? Waves of it?
Yes, Waves of It this Friday. It's coming out.
Y'all. Look out for the EP. Some more fire coming our way.
Thank you so much, y'all.
Thank you, y'all.
You got it.
Bye.
Have a good one. Best of luck to you. We'll be looking for great things.
Yes, thank you so much.
Got it. figured since we was there, we'd just keep it there. You know what I mean? The return of A. Marie, bringing back some of that, early 2000s flavor right there.
Wow.
That I did not expect.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the Why Don't We when she first came out with Why Don't We.
Agree.
That's a groovy movie right there.
Shout out to A. Marie. That's what's up. She really never missed. I just think that the promotion budgets got shorter, but she never really missed when she was up there. Someone said she was Beyonce before Beyonce.
Bold statement.
Yes.
Bold statement.
Yes, this is true. She did that go-go R&B mesh. And of course, her producer, messed with Beyonce, but that was Emery's sound, Beyonce sound. That is a fact. That's not even a debate.
Listen. I don't want the Beehive to come after me.
Yo, chill. There's only one Beyonce, and I know y'all not starting that shit on this call.
Oh, wait a minute. The Beehive. Hold on.
Yep, the Beehive.
It's debatable that she was.
We're not debatable on it. I'm just saying that sound.
Who was that talking? Who was that talking?
That's me.
That's Swerve.
Oh, Swerve.
Add Swerve hits. Add Swerve hits on all socials.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
I'm not scared. It's a true fact.
No, it is.
It's your fact. It's not true. It's your opinion.
It's not even an opinion or debate. It's a true fact.
It's an opinion.
Producer, if you know the story, the producer worked with Beyonce. He took his sound over there, but that sound was Anne-Marie's sound. That's a fact.
Okay, a sound doesn't mean that a whole person's personality can be duplicated. Like they have two different personalities.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the sound, the quality. If you understand sonics and frequencies.
You trying to screw me on the call?
Listen. When it comes to music, when it comes to music, that's what
when it comes to Beyonce, okay, just chill. Chill.
I'm not talking about Beyond. I'm talking about the sound that was created.
Oh, now we're switching it up because it's about the sound. Because at first your statement was Beyonce. She was Beyonce before Beyonce. Now it's about the sound. You did say that.
All right, I said that.
See, get your facts straight. See, I didn't say I'm talking about the sound.
People have said because she did come out before Beyonce and she did have.
Oh, well then my beef is with CL. Swerve, get off the phone. All right, CL, what?
I mean,
why would you say that?
Technically, and this is only technically, Beyonce came out with Crazy in Love before A. Marie dropped One Thing. So technically,
all right, C-Styles. All right, preach, brother.
That's correct.
This is where I need you. This is where I need you.
This is actual factual.
Wait, but why in Love?
Crazy in Love came out. Crazy in Love had the same sound as One Thing.
No. But hold on, because I'm not an R&B guy, but I want to make sure Crazy in Love was 04. Am I not correct?
One Thing. No, Crazy.
One Thing came out before that. One Thing was I was just getting back to U of H, to Houston, U of H. That's 2000, 2001. Crazy in Love came out in 04. But I don't agree with Beyonce was. I don't agree with that. But yeah, Crazy in Love came after that.
He was an adult in 2001. Oh.
Yo. Per Google, One Thing released 2005. One Thing released 2005.
I said
that wasn't Anne-Marie's first joint then because she was.
No, but what we're saying is the sound.
The sound.
But she had a go-go sound from the first single.
Well, I appreciate that C-Styles because that completely demolishes Swerve's argument. Next.
Yeah. I don't believe that Beyonce copied, but I did hear about her producer went to work with Beyonce, but that was just for that moment. I mean, Beyonce was already there, before
I thought
all of them was coming up around.
Why Don't We Fall in Love was 2002.
Yeah, Why Don't We Fall in Love? That's what I'm thinking about.
Her debut
single.
single.
That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that was the record that blew her up. But we saying what we're saying to just say, welcome back, A. Marie. She's been gone.
Welcome back, A. Marie.
Wow. And I didn't expect that. So shout out to you for even picking that up. Where did that record come from?
Well, I believe she's releasing independently. So I mean that just dropped. Just dropped Friday. So
good stuff.
Carrie Hilson dropped a new record. She got a new project coming. So like I said, I'm telling you, all the R&B taking advantage of the time. You know what I mean?
Awesome. You were talking about Timbo new project late last week. What's your thoughts on what you've heard?
I mean I think we got to get into something since you brought it up. But dude went to the motherland, yo. And I guess the thing that's crazy about the project is he has been so proponent of AI, we can't help but think he incorporated AI in this project. Because like I said, it's really all a beat album. He has very little. Let me just get into something so you can hear what just a little piece of what's happening. It's groovy movie in the words of C style.
It sounds like a groovy movie right there. Shit.
Is it AI though? That's the question.
Timbo. I don't take in a baby, ride that up. Waiting I see you body nasiko. I don't take in a baby, ride that up. Uso lu sevi kina geba nipo, kina jiwa jo, kina jima. Uso lu sevi kina geba nipo, kina jiwa jo, kina jima. Bacho kuma el hipo, kaina jo. Boso bini tina tipa, kina jiwa. Bacho kuma el hipo, kaina jo. Boso bini tina tipa.
Yeah. Timbo.
So I'm just saying, the whole album is a vibe like this. It's super wavy. You know what I mean? I just, like I said, he has been such a proponent of AI. This is where, like I said, I like it, but I don't want to like it. But I mean, this is where we are, 2025, I guess. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm saying. How do you fight technology when it's inevitable? You know, it's inevitable. Again, we're not sure if this is all AI, but I'm assuming it is. He's a big proponent of AI. Well, every time I see him online, shout out to him. He has a really dope show on TikTok. I'm using AI. I'm practicing. I'm trying this. I'm trying that. So hopefully we can get him on so, you know, we can get the answers from him straight. But groovy, man. Very, very much Fela Kuti inspired music. And that shit feels great. You know,
and that's what makes me furthermore want about the AI, because people have been propping him for pulling together African sound. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, did he go pull AI from some shit to, like, you know what I mean? Get the, you know, so, you know.
But is it wrong if the vibe is right?
That's the question. You know what I mean? Do we care if it's not real? Is it real?
I don't. That AI songs that we've played here and that songs that I've heard that I didn't know what AI. Well, on here we knew, but there were songs that I've heard that I didn't know what AI that were dope. You know, if somebody didn't tell me, I would have just kept bopping my head. And that's just the truth. I'm not no hate. Like right now, we're not even sure.
Yep. We don't know what the hell is real. What is AI at this point? You know what I mean? We don't know what's happening in the studios.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
And I know that's going to become a big topic over the next years, because we're talking about influence and all these things, but I just don't know. Like, I feel like we inspire each other, no matter whether we want to believe it or not. With our conversations, if we go to a club or a spot and you hear a set of records you've never heard. I remember when Ana Piano was coming out, or was like when I got put onto it, I should say. I remember hearing an Ana Piano set, and I was like, yo, this is a little bit more vibrant than other African music at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this joint is dope. And then I started putting people onto it. Am I not supposed to share what I learned? That's how I look at AI. Are we not supposed to share socially, collectively, new ideas, new thoughts, new intellect? I'll land.
I mean, and furthermore, what you're saying, like, because I mean, we've known Timbaland to just create shit so organically.
Yeah.
Like I've been to Timbaland shows, and he's, he does his segment at the end, and he creates a beat right in front of you. You know what I mean? So, and again, this goes back to what you're saying about influence. Is he now, because of his producer influence, going to influence other producers? Yo, you're sleeping. That one dude, Gary Ivey, he's adamant. He's like, if you don't have ChatGPT going on in your life, you're fucking losing. You know what I mean? It's just like so many, AI tools are being forced down our throat that, What's up, Big Red?
Hey, I wanted to say because of Timbaland, I started using Sono. And using Sono, man, it's like you can say what you want to make, man, and it'll put it together for you. I mean, I got tons of tracks that I made with AI right about now. And it make your stuff go by so fast, so quick. Again, organically making tracks like how people used to sit in the session and cook. I mean, it's cooking it up for you. And like I could basically sit on Sono and say, I need African drums, 808s, backspins, give me a tempo of 120, give me a blues guitar, make it sound do, 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 and put all this in the chat. And all of a sudden, I got something do, 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 boom, boom, boom. It's giving me everything I asked for. Now, its own interpretation of what I asked for, but you know what I'm saying? It'll give you something. So AI, you know what I'm saying? Basically, music that you want or need royalty free because you created it yourself for your content. So like all my content music I make it myself now due to Sono, thanks to Timbaland, So he's on to something real big, and he's basically doing something, if you need samples, you can probably generate the samples yourself and take it and put it into your MPC or whatever and chop them up and make it your own. You know what I mean? So it's a good vibe, man, if you ask me, using AI.
Interesting. I mean, like I said, there's heavy arguments that, but it just, I agree with Quantum in the chat. It's just going to continue the de-evolution of streaming music. You know what I mean? Because, and then even there's something to be said about the algorithms, right? Because the algorithms will take certain songs that have a same sound or same feel and lump them all together. So that's all you get. You know what I mean? And they say that's another part that's killing the streaming shit or whatever. But what's up, Miss Queen Karen? How you living? Good to see you. Good to see you with us.
I just want to put a nickel in that dime. I put a question in the chat saying, in the future, does that mean that we'll like the music less? Because, I'm an AI collective, and I use it a lot in a lot of ways. And I know that it does still give you opportunity to critique it the way you want it. You know what I mean? So it's the new thing. I'm an old head, but I'm for all the new stuff. And that's a new way to critique it and not take 100 years, because young folks don't have that time. Their attention span is short, their tolerance ain't gonna have it, but AI gets it on, spits it on out there, and it's something that's produced and it's marvelous. So now I wanna know, do you think that in the future we're gonna like it less and have these conversations the same way we're having it now? Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing about it is, but from what I've heard, basically between you and Big Red, and perhaps even Timbaland, all we're doing is creating convenience, right? So this is me. So let's say this Zoom right now is an AI beat maker, and I go, okay, I want some loops. Give me some drums right here. Give me some snare. Loop this part, da-da-da-da-da. And then just sit back and watch it get together. You know what I mean? So that's all we're saying. We're just saying AI is creating more convenience or creating more laziness. You know? I just still think there's something magical about doing some shit, from scratch. But that ain't for everybody, I guess, no more. So.
But I mean, it's still possible though. You know what I mean? It's just it's like Timbaland do. It's the concept of it all. See what it gives you, and once you get it, take it, flip it, and incorporate it in what you want to turn it into. Because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it kick you out some bull. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes you will say you want something, and it kicked me out something that sounds like a video game. I was like, oh, this is Jesus. So say none of that. So you go back and you fix it, you know what I mean? So you just can't rely on it, you know what I mean? Even when it comes down to using, AI for us helping you with your assignments and stuff, and getting sometimes you got to go back and proofread it to make sure it's still good, you know what I mean? Sometimes it don't get the compassion of your writing, you know what I mean? Or when you ask them to probably, the only thing you probably can do is put your sentence structure together to make sure you don't have run-on sentences or whatever, or capitalize where you should have capitalized, stuff like that, stuff you could really catch on your own. You still have to, again, AI is a tool to help make everything fast, but it's not always 100% accurate. So you still got to do the work. You know what I mean? No matter, you just sit back and rely on it, it's gonna give you what it think it should give you. And you like, nah, bro, this ain't it. So you still got to think for yourself and work for yourself. Just don't rely on it 100%. You got to know how to manipulate AI to make it think right.
All right. Well, DJ Big Red giving the stamp of approval for AI, so we shall see. To me personally, it's all in the title. It's artificial. You know what I mean? So that being said, we're gonna play a joint real quick and then come to our next guest. Thank everybody for tapping in with us. Check this one out.
It's your boy, Mr. Easy Wider, right here on WEED. And I'm letting y'all know it's time to put your windows down and pass that weed around. Yeah, go ahead and place your order at Nobu, cause this is cushion orange juice ×2.
We can do a million things, and we can pack it up and fly on any plane. We can take a glass in European train, show you how my lifestyle these days. We can have a little baby, take you to the crib and do some free things. For vitamins, I give you all D. You fuck me like a 5-star freak, man.
Couple carrots in every ring, private planes, fill the buckets with champagne. She ain't thinking about a wedding date. Update her story, letting everyone know she landed safe. She like to smoke weed every day, rolling up a stogie while she let the oldies play. Hair long, you don't know her race. She cool with y'all, but she wanna be with Taylor Gang.
We can do a million things, and we can pack it up and fly on any plane. We can take a glass in European train, show you how my lifestyle these days. We can have a little baby, take you to the crib and do some free things. For vitamins, I give you all D. You fuck me like a 5-star freak, man. And we ain't spend time in a minute, knowing I'm the one on your mind, intuition. Told you was gonna be mine, and I'm in it. Knowing you gon' pull up and vibe with me anyway. We can do a million things, and we can pack it up and fly on any plane. We can take a glass in European train, show you how my lifestyle these days. We can have a little baby, take you to the crib and do some free things. For vitamins, I give you all D. You fuck me like a 5-star freak, man.
Now she starting to dress like me, wearing Rick instead of Nike. She working out, we doing yoga and hiking. Grown as hell, so we spend our time wisely, but still down for a rock star night where I'll let you pick a bad bitch to slide with. We can smoke weed all night, go back to the yacht and play my shit. It's gang, you know what the vibes is.
We can do a million things, and we can pack it up and and fly on any plane. He can take it like a European train. Show you how my lifestyle these days. We can have a little baby. Take you to the crib and do some free things. No vitamins, I give you all these. You fuck me like a 5-star freak, baby.
Well, you know it is, I know a lot of y'all get down with the 420. So Wiz getting ready to drop the project 418. So right before 420 weekend. He got the new project touching down, Cushion Orange Juice too. He been dropping a lot. He been dropping a lot of dope joints though, that are all gonna be on this thing. So I think this is gonna be a good project. That one, Wiz featuring Gunna, 5-star the name of that one. Definitely got a shout out. Problem, aka Jason Martin, produced that one right there too, along with Mike and Keys. So groovy movie. I'm gonna say groovy movie. C Styles. I'm gonna have to rock with you. You know what I mean?
It's a groovy movie, man. It's a groovy situation, man, all the way around.
For sure. Pope, is you there, Pope?
I just spoke to that.
There you go. Little early 420 celebration.
Every day. Hey, Court Digger, my brother. Hey.
Court Digger, shout out Court Digger in the building.
Hey, my brother.
Pope, how you living there, brother? Where you at? You in the crib? What's going on? There we go. You on mute. You on mute, sir.
Bottom left corner, man.
Yeah, bottom left corner, I believe, if you're on your phone.
Hit the screen once, and then you'll see the mic pop up on the bottom left. What up, Joeski Love?
What's up, G? How y'all living, man?
Moving and grooving one day at a time.
Man, first of all, I want to say thank you, man. I appreciate this opportunity. Just to introduce Pope, man, he's a Huntsville, we're from Huntsville, Alabama, and he's a legend here in our community. As fortunes be told, man, God is so good. He's got an opportunity now to take off and do some big things, and so it's just a pleasure and an honor to be on this call with all the wonderful DJs. You know what I mean, and get a chance to hear his music.
Yeah, big love. And I just want to make sure we getting the artist name right. He go by Super King?
Super King, Big Pope.
Super King, Big Pope in the building. All right, Alabama in the building. Were you able to get the mic working, bro? I said he having the progressive insurance commercial. You know what I'm saying? But either way, props on the joint. He having a nice TikTok wave right now with the song. Because this song actually came out a while back, yeah?
Song came out, man, believe it or not. The song came out, I want to say 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
And what happened was over the Christmas holidays, somebody made a meme, took a hook and made a meme to it, and it just took off. It went big overseas, and I think as of today, we're at about 2.5 billion with a B.
Wow.
Impressive.
Wow.
When people hear that, they'll say, oh, yeah, I heard it. But, man, shouts out to my homeboy DJ D-Rock out of Atlanta. And he was telling me, he said, man, I see the people starting to sing the song now when they come in the club. So it's catching on. It's just getting started. I want to say here within the next 30 days or so, we're going to roll this song all the way out the proper way with radio, with promotion, with the video, with everything going. But you there, buddy?
Yeah, you hear me?
There he is. There
we go.
King, y'all.
All right, what's up? It took me a little minute. My bad. I'm back in time. Yeah,
very nice. Hey, well, listen, man, congratulations. This is a crazy story, man, for a song that dropped 13 years ago.
That's correct.
To get this love, and on top of that, you topped the TikTok Billboard charts with this thing, right?
That's right. 4 weeks in a row.
4 weeks in a row. Man, congrats. I haven't got to see any of the memes or whatever, but I'm envisioning with the song.
It's crazy.
The ladies going crazy with it or what?
Man, listen, it's out of the globe. It's out of this world. I can't lie, not just because it's me, it's just because it's not even just in the United States. Like, you know, you got foreigners, you got people in China, you got people in Italy, you know what I'm saying? It's people that don't speak a lick of English. Like, they translating. It's nice. It's nice. It's going on.
Super ill. I mean, what was you doing when this thing first started to pop off? Like, how did you even catch wind of it?
My son?
Is that right?
Yeah, you know how that's they thing. You know what I'm saying? So TikTok, that's his era. You know, so he called me. He was like, Pop, you going viral on TikTok? And I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Went and checked it out. But I was getting ready to drop another body of music January 24th, and actually 2 weeks before I was about to drop, that's when this came about. So it just really sped up the process and got me where I need to be is to go further, you know.
Man, shout out TikTok again. You know, we was just having a conversation because it could all potentially go away as a Saturday. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, you know, we've seen this happen with a lot of songs that whether they dropped like in 2019 and then all of a sudden the challenge took a joint and put it back on the charts or whatever the case may be. So
that's cool.
And then just so I'm not mistaken, because I know you got two versions, right? You got one with Kevin Gates and you got one with Frito Bang, correct?
Yeah, I got three.
Three, okay. Who else you got on?
Tay Money from out of Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, Tay Money out of Dallas, Fredo and Kevin. Yeah.
All right, word. So for all you TikTokers, if you haven't seen or heard, we got the #1 song on the Billboard charts right here with us. Shout out Super King Big Pope. Let's get into this joint. Get into this joint if you ain't heard it, man. Again, 13 years, getting revived. Super dope, man. One time, Tell Me, featuring Kevin Gates. Check it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Mafia material.
You with it? Oh. Like I'm with it. Come with it. Tell me. Nah, man, straight up. I don't need the friends sweating me and shit. Straight up. Super. What's happening? You too cute to be alone. We can get acquainted, exchange numbers and tag phones. Don't get me wrong, I don't do this every day, but you were looking so good, I just had to get your name. By the way, my name is Pope, and call me what you want, baby, just don't call me broke. I know you want a man that you can fuck with and talk to. Welcome to my palace, let's have a little walk through. Skate down the avenue, late night rendezvous. In the AR on the cruise, that's the type of shit I do. You know what's going on, my mind strong and my grind strong. If you can keep your mouth closed, baby, this is our song. If I beat that pussy up, it's you gon' tell on me. If I beat that pussy up, it's you gon' tell on me. Girl, I gotta know, yeah. If I beat that pussy up, it's you gon' tell on me. If I beat that pussy up, it's you gon' tell on me. Girl, I gotta know, yeah.
Let's not discuss my net worth. I hustle hard, I net worth. Been in the game, took a trip to prison, did 3 flat, no letters written. This kinda gave a few trust issues and affects the way that I look at women. Swear to God, I'm not disrespectful, just barely putting my feelings in it. Relationship, I've been committed, but after a while that plays out. Paid bills and got played out, and she fucked a nigga in this same apartment. Took my lick and I roll with it, won't associate with no gold diggers. Enough about me, let's talk about you. Your man at home too argumentative. Here with me, no strings attached. I can bend you over, then bend you back. We hit the weeds, you make it faces. Flip you over, then lick your neighbor. Now we sexing in different places. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. In the suite, if I kill a pussy, just promise me you won't say shit.
If I beat that pussy up, it's you gon' tell on me. If I beat that pussy up, it's you gon' tell on me. Girl, I gotta know, yeah. If I beat that pussy up, it's you gon' tell on me. If I beat that pussy up, it's you gon' tell on me. Girl, I gotta know, yeah.
between your Johnny and your anal. Come here, girl, you been bad, let me spank you. Put your juice off in my cup and let me drink you. And I love it when you're sassy, but you can't tell your friends how I'm classy and nasty. Any questions that you have, just ask me. Highway pimping, getting that super cap with that big blast. I'ma light your fire, there's no need for a firefighter. Moaning, screaming, and biting, eating your cake, licking your ice. Thunder and lightning make you remember the title. King of your jungle, teach you a thing about survival. If I beat that pussy up, bitch, you gon' tell on me. If I beat that pussy up, bitch, you gon' tell on me. Girl, I gotta know, yeah. If I beat that pussy up, bitch, you gon' tell on me. If I beat that pussy up, bitch, you gon' tell on me. Girl, I gotta know, yeah.
Shit, I feel like I'ma do me in the pussy. I'm just trying to see if you gon' keep it silent.
And I feel like I'm mafia material.
On the wayside.
All right, we are back. New Music Wednesday. Shout out to Super King, Big Pope in the building, holding it down. Huntsville, Alabama. You just heard it. It's amazing that a record could go and come back like that, so strong after this amount of time. And, just shows you that music don't die. It always gonna live, man. Shout out to Asia for putting the battery back into it, because apparently that's where the energy started to come back from, then came back over to the US, and now things are lit. So right. Are your other streams going up as well? Like, are the other records catching too?
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's what
yes, sir. It's like that's all it's like all it took. It just needed a segue. You feel me? Sometimes you get in there with one thing and then everybody get to peeping everything else. Like, that's just what they're gonna do. We are exploring group of people. So once you give them a rabbit hole, they'll go down it.
Yeah. And I know, like I said, I know you had put out records before, but what are some of the other things that's happened since? Like, did any news media reach out? Have you done a lot of interviews?
Man, listen, it's been everything that you name. I'm talking about from New York to Louisiana to Florida, Georgia. It just amped my career 10 times for real. You know what I'm saying? Like all the platforms, like promotional platforms, like instead of me reaching out, sometimes, being independent, you reach out and, then they started reaching out, you know what I'm saying? They started reaching out like, oh yeah, we got to get you here. We got to get you here. So yeah, it's been cool. A lot of shows,
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. How's the home? I know you're a hometown hero already, but how's the new energy, the rejuvenated energy coming out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of We Up?
Man, just overall, it's been surreal, because don't too many people make it where I'm from, where we from. Don't too many people like make it at all. So people, they've been believing in me, but now that this has the attention of more than just a regional thing, like, it's people that's all walks of life that's listening to it and believing now. So it got the city on. They vibrating real high. You feel me? It's an energy that's, man, I don't know. I can't even put in the words for real. You can't go into the club without hearing it. And then if you just see the reaction from people, you'll be like, oh yeah, this it. Like, everybody, like, they join hands.
Nah, man, super happy for you, man. I could feel the happiness for you. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Joski said he ain't gonna talk. I'll talk about it. That's how happy and how good the energy's feeling. So, so how does this affect you, like moving forward with I guess your social media plans, you know, because I gotta believe they're gonna put out more music. You know, you're re-energized. Are you back in the studio? And if so, how do you plan on, I guess, rolling out the next single with social media? You know,
really, I had like three bodies of music already ready. You know what I'm saying? So it just works in my favor, because if they gravitating towards something that's 13 years old, then it's nothing for me to just work my way from then to now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so it's just, the rollout gonna be beautiful. A lot of content. You know, it's a content age. So I feel like when an artist got their city behind them or their region behind them, it pretty much is just, as long as they stay consistent, is every which way. Stay consistent with dropping the music and stay consistent with giving them, staying in their face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see you. They want to be in your life. They want to know every little tidbit about you, what's interesting about you, so they can take, you know, whatever they want to and take it back with them. You know what I'm saying? To make them feel personable with whoever you are, the person that you are, your character, whatever. And so shit, it's just, man, it's beautiful for me. I've been waiting for this moment. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing but full speed ahead with me. Like, the labels, you know, the labels on board, you know, the sky ain't even the limit, man. I'm just blessed. I thank God first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Because this don't happen every day. And then second of all, I'm ready to work. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care about the you know, all the camaraderie, that's cool, but I'm ready to work. Like, I'll be ready to work. I stay in the studio 24/7. I still make music. Even though I got a lot of music, I still make music, because it might come a point in time where I'm not going to be available to get in the studio if you're moving around like this. So I just be proactive and make sure that I got a lot of music ready.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Did you guys do the merch yet? Is it telling me t-shirts and hoodies out yet?
Yeah, we got merch coming. Matter of fact, I got some merch right here, man. Like, I got merch coming. Just got with a manufacturer.
Good. Yeah. I need you to put one of them to the side. Actually, a couple of cats. All right, I see it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's
So,
what
you know,
about.
That's what I mean. I got a clothing store. I already had a brick and mortar in my city, so I already had merch in the clothing store and stuff like that. So it just, everything coincides. So now I can just go ahead and do a full rollout with the music, and the music just like soundtrack for the clothes, you know?
Dope. So I'm hoping y'all are gonna resurface all three versions of the record digitally.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you're gonna create some 7 inches or some 12-inch vinyl pieces to add to the merch collection, of course.
Yes, sir.
And just keep promoting this thing. Get on the road and go crazy. I'm pretty sure that's in the plans. I had a question about the city of Huntsville, Alabama myself, because shout out to my man Kelly out there, and shout out to Iliel and all of them.
Most definitely.
Top 3 restaurants, man. Who got the bomb food, man? Where we eating at, man? And I want the street shit too. I don't want the main stream only. I want to know the spots. Where do you go get the best food in Huntsville, Alabama? Period. And by the way, I'm putting one more thing. It can't be no chains. It only is something you can only get in Huntsville, Alabama.
Miss Juju's.
Yeah.
Miss Juju's. We're gonna take you to G's Country Kitchen.
Oh.
And then Saks, man. Saks. Miss Juju's, G's Country Kitchen, Saks. Yeah. And then I guarantee you, if you don't like it, I give you your money back. If you don't like the food, I give you your money back. Bring me your receipt. I pay for it. It's gonna be on me anyway. If you come here, it's gonna food on me. That's how it's gonna go. But at the same time, if you ever here and you go and you don't like what you getting, I got you. I stand. I'm gonna stand on it. I stand on it.
Joe Ski, you got any honorable mentions?
I think Miss Betty Mays.
Betty Mays, yeah. You said 3 though, so I had to get Betty Mays honorable mention. Betty Mays honorable mention.
Go ahead.
Scruggs Barbecue. I got shot.
Oh my God. Hey.
And the first 3 are all soul food.
Also, all of them soul black owned. Let me tell you, man, the thing about Huntsville, there are 17 black-owned places where you can go eat and drink at. There's 17 bars, pubs, restaurants, whatever you want to call it, but there's at least 17 of the black-owned, operated, and ran in Huntsville. It's what's crazy about Pope's whole movement. The city is taking off right now. I don't know if you've seen in the news, but Huntsville places to come move to now. They're bringing the Space Force there. It's all this momentum, and I think what's happening with Pope is definitely God sent. It's just, you stay down, he'll get you.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to get down. We know it's the original Rocket City. No disrespect to Houston, but that's the original home. You know, and a couple other things. But from what I've been hearing, I'm hearing the food is one of the places that people don't really know, but they got the food game on Smash.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up.
Even down to the food trucks. I can't like even to the local mom and pop food truck, man. It's just grits at night. Sharita's kitchen is you just can't. I don't know. You're gonna get fed, and you're gonna get full, and you're gonna be satisfied.
Look at me, Sia. We ain't missing no meals. No meals.
Yeah, thank you. That's for sure.
We ain't missing no meals.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, you already know, man, got y'all back in the fullest way. Thank you to D-Train also. He did call us and pull up, and congratulations on being able to do something that's very, very rarely done, man, which is to just have music out that just goes viral from
organic, an
organic point of view, and just reinvigorates everything, man. And it's so good because, I mean, this is a question more for you. Between then, 13 years ago, and now, what are the vital life lessons, business, family, money, education? What are like the key lessons that you learned between when the record first came out and today, 2025?
Perseverance. Having a real personal relationship with God, praying, doing right by people, even when they ain't looking, it's better to give than receive. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. I know what's going on with me is for me to be a vessel. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't greedy, man. Like, that's the thing about me. Like, this right here, what's going on for me, with me, is for sure for me to up the standard in my life, but at the same time, it's for me to help too, help my community and it give my city hope. A lot of people lost hope. Like I'm one of the oldest, if not, I am the oldest artist, you know what I'm saying, that's got this type of thing going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when people have seen me, they done grew up on my music, stuff like that, and they wish like, damn, man, man, I just wish, man, Pope get in the door. If Pope get in the door, man, if he make it, it's over with. Like, that type of situation, and then something finally happened, and they seen me go through all my trials and tribulations, all my struggles. I'm talking about countless, numerous, you know what I'm saying? And I never gave up. And from my era, I think I'm the only one that's still producing music, especially at a level. People tend to put out music, but putting out music at a certain level I have to accredit that to just my God-given talent in him, just to keep on blessing me and giving me the strength to keep on going and to never give up. So I would say perseverance, and it's a lot counting on it. Not only am I representing myself, I'm representing a whole state, a region, a city that really believe in me. I gave my city hope. This right here gave my city hope, because they like, man, the Pope went through everything he went through and never gave up. Man, I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a real win for the good guys on my end.
Man, I love it.
You don't have to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So you know how they be like, nice guys finish last, all this shit there, if you ain't got to do all that crazy shit. You can do right by people, handle your business, work hard every day, believe in yourself, and just make it. And just make it. It ain't got to be all that.
Nah, that's good stuff, man. That was a great answer. And yeah, man, I just want to say thank y'all for jumping on, for sure. But they say,
thank you for having me.
No doubt. They say with great power comes great responsibility. Shout out to Spider-Man. Got to do something. We have to bring an event to Huntsville, man. Got to be a music conference. Shout out to We Up. Y'all got a heritage station there too. People don't know. That is like the first Black-owned radio station in America, and we got to try to find a way to put it together, man. So,
most definitely.
Yeah, thank you, Big Pope, Joski Love, the legend. Thank you as well.
Thank y'all, bro. God bless you.
Thank y'all. God bless y'all. Most definitely. I look forward to all our future endeavors.
Court Digger, go ahead. I didn't realize.
The legend Joe Ski. I just gotta say much respect to the brother Joe Ski, bro. See you,
brother.
Killing it. I'm gonna see you soon, bro. I'm gonna see you soon.
Okay. Hey, and shouts out, man. Everybody, man. Court Digger, my guy. No doubt, man. I love you, boy.
Nah, man. Thank you for all the work you put in for me and CL, man. We was at a lecture. We was on crunch time, and you came through for us. We at least had another week before we got threatened about losing our job. So bro, thank you, man. And everything you guys need. I'm locked in and tapped in, my niggas.
Let's do it.
Yeah, well, last thing, I'll get with D-Train, but I definitely want to get the DJ pack for Digiwaxx. So we got it. You know what I mean? I think that's going to be important. Because believe it or not, I don't know if people have the DJ pack out there. Maybe, locally. But go ahead, Joski, you on mute. You're still on mute. The mic button.
Yes, man. Fingers is fat. I just said I don't think there's been a service like that yet. So you guys could be the first to roll it out for us. Yeah,
that's right.
All love is love, man. It's all love. Well, again, if anybody looking to get up with Super King Big Pope or DJ Joski Love, feel free. You can exchange. If y'all don't mind, put your information in the chat. That way, if anybody wants to do anything, interviews or calls or, we got a lot of dope DJ conference calls and interviews, and a lot of stuff comes out of this. So make sure y'all connect, all right?
Most definitely that.
All right, we're going to get into another record and keep it going. It's New Music Wednesday. Shout out to everybody in here. Been a pretty dope day. I always love our conversations, man. Love all the guests. Check out this record. Let me know what y'all.
God bless, man.
Peace.
Slick Youngin, look in your pocket. I went in your pocket, got your money. While you doing all that tussling, check your pocket. Hey man, I'm smart as a but you got a little blood, but I got the money. I ain't fighting y'all for free. Stupid fool.
I think I started right here, shot. Yeah, look, ball movement, got their bowels moving. Number 2 and you and brewing. We just had the balls to catch what we pursuing. Talent fluent, ain't no favorite group, but that ain't there congruent. Or the losing, prepping for the future. I can't set it neutral. Gotta plant these seeds and watch them grow. I pray to God that's
overstatement. I'm levitating, displaying greatness. The way I glide across these tracks, you think I'm roller skating. This is premeditated, meaning that club fit. I'm it like duck, goose, and I don't duck you. In other words, I'm trying to catch all of the fades, like barbershops on a busy day. Put a plug in your wave, diamond my ringer, snapping my finger. Now watch how these
Gone in the wind, they were coming one with the trend. While they were chasing after ops, we were filling lines with a pen. Working overtime for the little shine till we win. No, it won't be long now, just a little time till we end. The right position to call a play all depends on the situation and principles. Flip a switch for my kin. They catching feelings from the shape they see us in. It's crazy.
Now don't go kicking the dust if you don't want smoke. Me and my bring me to your front door. Now don't go kicking the dust if you don't want smoke. Cause me and my bring it to your front door. And give you what you're asking for. One time.
It's one time for yours and 8 times for mine. Feel it in your spirit, these lyrics here are divine. Stimming from the vine, a keeling, tickling the twine. If Sean and Sean on the track, best believe it's going down. Astro hopping, don't know if I'm coming down. I place my feet upon a comment while I search for common ground. UFO, if I am honest, speaking light years ahead of the game. Pound for pound, the glow is insane.
We shine on because we supposed to. Know that for sure we shine on. Peep how I glow through. Give you this light, I ignite. Take flight, this fly shit I'm on, I'ma need a pilot. So frequent fly your mileage. I dropped 1991, packed my bags and was gone. Living like a rolling stone, but the north still my home. The goal is to cop me one and put the slab on foes. Back it out the driveway while I'm front on my foes. Only Lord knows. And so I'm living life like it's my last days. Reggie Miller, how I move in fast pace. Ain't no last place in this rat race. Trying to get the cheese, dodging the trap, but I'm still pushing crack.
Yeah, big facts, big boy, and 3 stacks with a heavy load of poetry bars that beat rap, beat back from the ones that matter most to breed that pedigree that ought to give the right to boast, but keep that. I speak that, spit that, brings pressure to the heat that Keelan has provided with the beat slaps. I relapse on lyrics that flow from my spirit.
Word up, a little bit of dope ass flavor there. Shout out to Quantum. What's going on? Who is that?
That's the Village, ain't it?
Look at that, man. Hold up. Where's the applause? Someone got an applause track. Is Raymond on the joint?
Nah, but I'll try to find one in the meantime.
Shout out, applause to him for saying that. Shout out to you, Courtney. Yes, that is the Village.
Oh no,
that's the Village, dog.
I just gotta let you guys know I'm back in the South, so I'm super tapped in on everything going on. Like I'm back. So yeah, the Village. That song is dope. That's all the slaps. I know that shit. All the slap boxing. Come on, man.
The latest. That is the latest from the Village. I've been trying to get them on here for y'all. They're out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But that's the latest thing that they have, man. But shout out, man. I like that. I like that. Someone knows.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. I like the way, you thought the track was messing up and it just kept going. I was like, that's hip hop though. That's that creativity, man. We ain't held back, you know what I mean? It's just dope, man. So yeah, shout out to them. That was nice. That was definitely nice. All right, here we go. I figured that for you right there. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Love you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Well, we're rocking out, got a little bit of old to new, a little bit of new energy from a new R&B artist earlier. And man, a lot going on. We said TikTok ban is approaching. Try to buy some domains and hold them. A little hustle just in case. Kanye West is back at it again, wearing KKK gear and talking academics.
I heard that was an old clip, though. It's just an old clip that resurfaced. I mean, who knows with that cat? You know what I mean? At this point, I don't even think people are buying into the attention thing no more. People know it's just. It's desperate, you know?
Honestly, fuck him.
I'm saying.
I know, but it's funny. We say that right every week. Maybe it's me bringing it back up, but that interview, I don't even know how many shares or flips have been made out of it, but you can use your powers for good, your superpowers for good or evil. And he uses his for attention.
Fuck him.
At the end of the day, I'm just saying. I gotta say it. It happened. It was a viral moment I couldn't get away from. It was everywhere. And
I get it. But at the end of the day, fuck him.
Oh man, what can we do, man? What can we do?
I'm just saying, like the shock factor is even going away. You know what I mean? It used to be like a shock factor thing, but now it's just you see me like a fucking bozo. You know what I mean? So
he's going too far, man. I don't know what's happening. Now I wish Brittany was here because we were talking about something actually yesterday with a friend of mine, in that Beyonce's tickets are now going on sale. At first they were on sale and they were at this crazy number, but the ticket price has been drastically reduced. And this is due to, I guess, the show's not selling out or not doing as well.
And the fact that the Chris Brown concert just got announced. So the Chris Brown experience just got announced. So therefore, yeah, she had no...
Wait a minute. What are y'all saying? You're saying that Chris Brown...
Yes, that's what we say.
That's what we say.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what we say.
Chris Brown, he got...
over Beyonce.
No, but he got two other people with him on that.
He got Bryson Tiller and Summer Walker on the bill.
Yeah, so yeah, Dundada. I'd rather see those three than to see that one.
Yep. And on top of that, like she, you know, she's doing her country tour. You know, I don't think you're gonna get a big urban crowd to pop out for that. So she I think she took a chance on
It's a good point.
You know, she took a chance on the crossover album Join, but
you
know what I mean? Nothing really hit on that, you know?
Where the sound
you talking Chris Brown, he's promoting this as Breezy Bowl 2020. So you were gonna get a library concert. You know what I mean?
Wow. His catalog. He has catalog. He does. Big Will Gamble.
Hey, peace, everybody. I didn't want to say too much. I just want to say, I guess everybody did flip over with her. You know what I'm saying? They left her hanging on that one. Because everybody going to want to go over to the countryside. So I understand, though. But she took a chance. She shot herself with her foot, kind of like with that. But ones to ride or die with her, they going to still ride with her. But yeah, they didn't do that with her. So she's got to deal with it, though. She took a chance, like I said.
I mean, yeah, she took a risk. I think she would have did better in Southern Soul.
Southern Soul. I mean, knowing Beyonce, and I'll be honest, just knowing they're great music minds. They know how to market the mess out of music. Don't be surprised if she turns half her album into Southern Soul remixes, and they got the fans out, and they got 20,000 people snapping fans at the show. I'm just saying, she ain't no idiot. Go ahead, Big Red.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe because recently, I don't know if y'all checked the news or not, but Trump is trying to go out against the bots that's purchasing tickets and everything. So that's another thing. Trump just was on, I want to say, was it Friday? Him and the Doge people, they was trying to get something with the entertainment industry on how people been overcharging for ticket sales. So, I mean, they got to realize tickets are stocks. You know, once you buy that ticket, whatever price you want to sell it for, you can. Just for some, supply and demand. And I'm guessing that the pre-bought tickets, they're not as selling as well as they thought they was going to, because everything got bought up so quickly. You know what I'm saying? So once all the bots buy all the tickets up, now these companies that's dealing with resale got to deal with, okay, y'all done overcharged for these tickets. Everybody gonna sit and wait because people really are boycotting that shit. To be honest with you. People like, nah, I'm not finna pay that price. I'm not gonna sit there and pay, mortgage to go watch somebody for 60 minutes. You know what I mean? Why would I want to pay the price of my mortgage to go watch somebody for 60 minutes compared I could have been, a whole month living comfortably, you know what I mean? So I get that part. Like sometimes you can boycott these places and the prices will go down.
Yeah, I think that's what happened in her case. There it is.
There you go, Swerve. I got you, Swerve.
There you go, goddammit. There you go.
I had it queued up.
Send me that, yo. Send me that shit.
I got you.
I got all ringtones. I got it all as ringtones on my phone, but I sent it.
Yeah.
I want to use that shit for every whack artist that we come across.
Bro, I bump a fail sound every time people get into a scrap at a fight in a bar. You know what I mean? And they all get an effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. See, Raymond. See, I gotta sing. Because you use a Rodecaster too, Raymond, right? Raymond, you use a Rodecaster as well?
No, I'm direct feeding through an interface.
Oh no, I'll send y'all the sound effect pack.
Oh, yeah, send that to me, swear I need that.
Oh yeah, I need all of that.
The sounds are better than songs.
I need that, man. Every time I have an artist that get on and don't do well, I need that.
I need all them shits.
That's what sounds.
I'm gonna send you the file, C-Styles. I'm gonna send you the file. Yeah.
What's up? That Pac-Man is official right there. Hold on. Need that.
I just dropped a link in there. C-Style downloaded.
Wow. I'm definitely downloading now. Appreciate it.
I guess we should get into some more music. Shout out to Kid Capri. He's beefing over the Martin voice shit. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Why it take all these years though? You know what I mean? Like they should have been just
so he could talk about it.
That's my thing. Why is it even like? I didn't even know who that for all them years. I didn't even know that. I didn't think it was Kid Capri, but apparently it was. And Martin got on something else and said, "Nah, it was actually a Cockroach or Alan. What's the name? Something Payne."
No, he said it wasn't one of the guy, but nah, you could clearly hear because he says Martin. He said
from Def Comedy Jam, right?
From Def Comedy Jam, right? Okay,
yeah. Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Why they trying to? I don't know why they trying to shit on Kid over that, but whatever, man. There's a lot going on here. A lot.
He said he let it breathe for the whole time it was on until it made the reboot, and then they still didn't give him his credit on a reboot, and was still using it. So, which that's kind of crazy. I mean, during the whole original thing, he didn't put any legal term, to it about it or whatever, fighting for it. But I don't know. So now I guess he's taking action. Maybe we should get him up here so he could tell his story the way it is.
Oh boy,
we get more of the exclusive.
All that shit is so old, but at the end of the day, it's what's the? I guess if he's getting
content, right?
If you're getting publishing for it, I get it. But if you're not, what are we doing?
And speaking of that, being at the whole AI, so which you talked about, you talked about like TikTok making money for all of us up here, even the DJs. Just doing voiceover work is a business, and being with AI in the whole situation right now, using that, people be needing drops of certain things for commercials or people doing ads. You know what I'm saying? They need voice behind it and everything. That is a space that we all should look into. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't have a voice, but using AI to help us and kind of create the voice that maybe people are looking for can generate us some money. CL, yeah.
Yeah, there's a way to do that. I'm not mad at hiring a person, but AI does a lot, man. People are now running entire marketing agencies off of AI. I don't know.
Wait, so you would say create a voice, like What I'm confused. What are you? I'm kind of confused on the what Swerve was saying.
Swerve, you was trying to say the AI gonna be calling you your house saying you got a job interview today.
I'm going beyond that. Shit.
No, I mean, like
I wouldn't be mad though.
Aren't people testing AI right now to do news on radio and gossip?
So like we played a few artists that we thought it was them, and it wasn't them. It was AI. So for people for companies that need let's say Wendy's, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they need voiceovers for a certain product or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You can possibly win in that area, or if you have a voice or whatever, but you could put it in AI, manipulate it, have it sounding like a woman, have it sounding like a man, whatever, you know, to do these things, eating drops, stuff like that, you know.
You're right, Swerve. You're right, big time. And that's something I will definitely look into. I like doing the voices, but I'm going to tell you something too. I seen a guy on the IG Live the other day was playing a song that he wrote and sang, but he did change it to an AI, and he had a girl doing it sound just like the girl. I wouldn't even know if he wouldn't have told him it was a female singer.
Okay, so I guess what y'all saying is like this is an original voice. This isn't somebody's voice trying to be emulated like a celebrity, because that's where I was confused.
Okay.
Oh, that is when you're supposed to. If I try to make a voice sounding like you, and I'm gonna run a show and try to pretty much replace you or use it for something else. Yeah, you know, that's legal battle.
Yeah, that's not like that ain't the move. Like at all.
That's not the move. You can't say, yo, I'm gonna get somebody that sounds like, you know, Kevin Hart, and I'm gonna go ahead and do something, you know, it's gonna be Kevin Smart. It ain't gonna you'll get sued. You'll lose on anybody's stuff. But if you
but don't think for a minute now these celebrities are not probably licensing their voice to these AI companies and AI programs just for that reason. Because I remember a time they were flirting with the program because, you know, radio, how everybody's voice tracking in so many different markets. Right. They basically were taking someone, and we'll say for instance even out of San Diego, right? And they would be able to upload their voice into the system and make them sound like they had a Texas draw. So they would be like they was airing in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Or same idea, New York, give them some New York swag or whatever, you know what I mean? But that's what these programs were doing. And I believe I heard Spotify was even playing with some of that stuff with almost trying to do like live radio type scenario, almost kind of like what we do on our platform, how I host my channels and whatnot. They were incorporating AI personalities into some of their channels, you know what I mean? Some of their playlists.
I know one voice in particular, somebody gonna probably try to hijack. Famous voice. He's
Morgan Freeman.
No, he's passed away. James Earl Jones.
Yep.
But I mean, that's different if you're licensing or the estate, or if you're still live, you're licensing your voice. But if you're just trying to take people's voices, that's where.
Yeah, I mean, that's the wild west of the AI that we all scared of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
can I tell y'all something right quick? They got it's an AI app, and I'll tell you I mess with it all the time. It's called Character AI. They got pretty much everybody y'all talking about, and I guess they all agreed to it. And you can do AI chat with Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, so many other people that you could just you can set it to where when you want to know your information and talk, they're gonna be the voice that you use to listen to it and respond to. So a lot of these people already done licensed their voices out to a couple, and then some of them got their own AI programs, and they like, look, we want you to go ahead and be the face of our AI voice, and they getting a check for it. So a lot of these people are getting checks for a lot of their AI involvement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Snoop voice can be used for, so let's say, if you want stuff read to you, so it's like, let's say like a text, let's just say in a text or whatever, and instead of you reading the text, and it's like, it reads it to you, like back to you, or basically like, you know, the series and all that other stuff, you know, it'd be in Snoop's voice or James Earl Jones' voice or whoever voices. So yeah, they some way out here like licensing their voice, and even our voices. We be talking on these phones. You don't think our stuff is being recorded?
Yeah, but if you use me, I'm coming after you though. I know y'all seem fascinated by this, and I get it, but dog, there's a lot. Someone just put in here what I was about to say. Like when we get into what's real, like people already don't know what's real with shit that's obviously fake. So like once we start getting into, all of this, who's gonna determine who said what? Who's gonna do that?
I mean, I told you years ago that it's gonna get crazier and crazier. You got people that's not honest in this world. Got people that's criminals that's gonna try. They're already doing it now, especially they're using it on older people because they know older people are not tech savvy. So they be making these phone calls posing as grandma or grandpa is such and such. I need money, blah 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 blah. Things like that, and it sound like them, and they not knowing what AI does, and people using people's voices, and they know who to target. They know. Yeah,
but what about the person that actually does a crime, right? But then they can just sit up there and say, "Oh, this was AI." You know what I'm saying? Like it's madness. It's gonna turn into madness. So I'm not fascinated by this shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not fascinated by it. I don't look forward to it. I know people don't like regulations, but this shit needs to be regulated because it's going to get out of hand.
Of course, I agree. But the thing about it is, the more people that feed into it, just like the social media over time, everything more and more, it's going to be you versus them, us versus them. You know what I mean? And we're going to lose because more people out here is going to feed into it and want to take it out until things turn on us. Then we're going to want to fight. But around then, it might be too late. I don't know. We don't know what tomorrow brings. We just got to cross our fingers.
Let's play the song.
Who's going
to run a record? Let's run a record.
I love that.
How can I get you out of time? It feels better when it's mine. It's 2 a.m., you know the vibes. Must I reward you for your time? I'll let you use me, yeah. Use me, yeah. You're so sexy, won't you come bless me? Quit playing, do what you wanna do with me. Do your thing, baby. Use me, yeah. Use me, you're so sexy, girl, come and bless me, yeah, yeah. What you tryna do to me? Do your thing, baby.
Just in the location, I'm gonna pull up, yeah, I'm sliding. Blunts roll, drinks poured, you know how we vibe. Told me that your man was out of town and we outside then. I know he ain't feel like that, so fuck it, we ain't hiding. See, he don't know I'm sliding, it's all in. And that Rover in your driveway ain't no rental. You know he can't afford you. I need you by my side more. Cause out of all these girls, you the one I'd ride for.
How can I get you out of time? It feels better when it's mine. It's 2 a.m., you know the vibes. Must I reward you for your time? I'll let you use me, yeah. Use me, yeah. You're so sexy, won't you come bless me? Quit playing, do what you wanna do with me. Do your thing, baby. Use me, yeah. Use me, you're so sexy, girl, come and bless me, yeah, yeah. What you tryna do to me? Do your thing, baby.
Something like just hit me on my celly when you ready. Shit, it's been a couple years, we still going steady. I know you don't, but I remember when you first met me. Acting like you wasn't starstruck, try not to sweat me. Shit, you know how hard it is. Side nigga, I'm really trying to play my part in this. Caught in emotions, I fucked around and put my heart in this. We live a double life, they don't know just how hard it is. Tell all your friends, just mind their business. They start shit, fuck what they say. Me and you know how we bonded. Pussy so good, I had to get her out that Honda. Every time you try your new whip, that's a reminder. My down ass chick, hell yeah, she a
How can I get you out of time? It feels better when it's mine. It's 2 a.m., you know the vibe. The vibes. Must I reward you for your time? I'll let you use me. Use me. You're so sexy, won't you come bless me? Quit playing. Do what you wanna do with me. Do your thing, baby. Use me. Use me. You're so sexy, girl, come and bless me. Yeah, yeah. What you tryna do to me? Do your thing, baby.
That's the Bow Wow we all know. That's the Bow Wow we all know. I fucks with that record. Groovy movie stamp.
Yeah.
How many samples is this guy gonna be doing?
That's all Hitmaker does, dog. If you ask Hitmaker, he would tell you. That's all he does.
No, it doesn't matter as long as it's a good use to the sample.
Yeah. I mean, his name is Hitmaker. His name is Hitmaker.
No, I mean, his producers do a phenomenal job. I mean, his producers do a phenomenal job. He just...
It'd be a difference if he didn't do the record justice. He did the record justice.
Well, his producers, I'm being more, because all he do is just, be like, yo, yeah, do this, do that, or whatever. He got a whole staple of producers, but they do a good job.
With the combination of him and Chris Brown, it's still stamped. You know what I'm saying?
So talking about that tour, the pre-sale went on yesterday for Chris Brown, and my homegirl was trying to get him. And this was in L.A. She was the 73rd,000 person in the queue waiting to get the tickets. You know what I mean? So off of the first day, they've already added 2 more shows, another one in Vegas, another one in L.A. So that Breed Boy, I think, is going to go up. Like I said, you're going to get a catalog of music from him. You know what I mean? And, we was talking about Beyonce, whatever. She's promoting that as just around her Cowboy album. And,
well, you got to think, Raymond, it's been a while since Chris been doing a show. So, like, Beyonce just, what was it? What's the 25? Then she just got off a tour in like 23, something like that.
Nah, Chris was moving around last year too, dog.
I think he did have a show.
He was. I mean, you talk about even the end of the year, he sold out like a whole weekend in Africa. They was trying to ban him, but he been moving around. But this tour is dedicated to 20 years of him. You know what I mean? This is his 20th year since he debuted in 2005. So
I'll say this about Chris Brown that I find pretty dope. Not only is he talented, we all know that, but the story of Africa was pretty amazing because, if you try to book a Chris Brown or a Drake or we talk about A-list celebrities, these numbers are like through the roof, the amount of money they're getting. I mean, they're through the roof. And Chris Brown actually lowered his price to be able to do those dates in Africa, which I thought was really dope. And they sold out just like this. You said it's 73,000 person in the queue. That's, I mean, that's
like front row LA was like going for like 1,600. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, we copped some tickets between me and my other homegirl, like another couple we fuck with. So we gonna catch him in Vegas.
Wow.
Make a Vegas weekend out of it.
Yeah, but the fact he took less to go to South Africa, I fuck with that. Because he doesn't have to.
And he sold it was like the biggest stadium out there. Sold it out 2 nights in a row.
2 nights in a row.
Like I think it holds like 95,000 people. Imagine that. 2 nights in a row.
Sold out.
Africa too.
Yes.
Yep. When they was hating on him, they was trying to deny him from performing out there.
He's care about his fans, man. Care about the fans, and from the long history of music, it seemed like he definitely, other than, a person like tells as far as with the R&B music sound, like he's been consistent with it from day one, whether it's been slow jam, love type songs to a fast joint, even touching like EDM house. You know what I mean? He's been, even his rapping ability is dope. Like he can outball some of these rappers out here. But music, he said it in one of the interviews, like he got enough music to put out 10 albums without him recording anything new. That he does that much, he got that much music in his catalog. And it showed. He did like one of them albums, like 30 songs on an album.
And that album was fire.
Yeah, he actually one of the ones who started that way.
Yeah.
He got hip on the streaming, you know what I mean? So he's putting 30, 40 songs on a project. But I trip on this though. So Chris Brown's only 35. Usher's 46, right? Chris Brown definitely is gonna get to Vegas looking like 10 years. You know what I mean? Same way Usher got it. Hopefully by then we'll see Chris Brown do a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I think he definitely has the catalog. He can pull it off.
Oh yeah. Will they do it? Would Jay-Z do it? I think Jay would do it with Beyonce. I don't think he would do it by himself. Well, no, I'm talking about would Jay-Z sanction Chris Brown to do it?
I don't see why not. Like I said, there's still the bullshit public on his violence cases, but I mean, people still support the NFL, and you got hella woman beaters in the league, convicted. You know what I mean? And we still pop out every Sunday, and hella women for the games too. So that's what I say, selective outrage, man. Yeah. Selective outrage all the time.
It's a hard case right there, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not condoning nothing, but the dude was what? 15, something like that.
That was come on, man. They
you know what I mean?
Took his control.
I mean, him and Riri's even come out and said she was wild too. You know what I mean? Like they done squashed it. You know?
Yeah.
They see each other, they give each other love. You know? I know it's probably each one of us got some history with some females, and we see each other. It was all right, cool, we good now. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's a part of life. You know what I mean?
Part of life.
Part of life.
Like I said, that Wyclef John Mary J. Blige song, when that shit dropped, it just hit my soul. Someone please call 911. You know what I mean? That love ain't real unless the police involved. Stop it.
Sometimes it's like that. I've been there. It sounds like I'm about to get where's the Woodford?
Where the Woodford at?
We about to talk. Things happen in life, man. That's just real. You know, people make mistakes. You know, he should be able to, be forgiven for his. He made mistakes. You know, now he's a father.
And a good father, active father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gonna figure out his karma because he got daughters too. You know what I mean? So, will have to be what it is.
Tell me about it. The Woodford.
Keep going.
Don't play around, let's come right to the chase. I'm in your city only for the night. Oh, lay me down. We grown, so I shouldn't have to wait for it. Cleared up my schedule, so don't make it quick. Baby, I just got a taste for something sweet. You want me? Don't fall when the pressure's on. Come show me. 'Cause I'm that type of girl, confident, I know you see it. Take your heart and then delete it. I'm that type of girl, if I want it, I can have it. Type my name, I'm not a graphic. 'Cause it's my world, nice and slow. 7 o'clock, what we doing? Can nobody know? Now hold on, don't turn me up and have to go. Don't wanna use this bad no. Much better when you're coming home to me. I'm that type of girl, confident, I know you see it. Take your heart and then delete it. I'm that type of girl, if I want it, I can have it. Type my name, I'm not a graphic. It's my world. I'm that type of girl, type of girl. Yeah, I'm that type
for the sis, Abrina, who we've had on the call. She's dropping that one Friday on us. The song Type of Girl. She's getting ready to drop an EP in May. I know we've had her on here. If you remember, she was the one who won the contest with Tidal. Got to get in the studio with Jermaine Dupri. Yep. The big joint Good Love last year. So she's dropping that one Friday. Be on the lookout for that.
Yes.
What's up with your Knicks? I
spent that one at an event, Raymond T. This B-tip. I spent
Yeah, without a doubt. I'm gonna send that your way for sure. And I've been sending that thing out.
I thought I spent that one already.
Yeah. No, that was the Good Love. That was the other one.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
But yeah, I'll send that to you. And good luck with the event on Saturday. Yeah, I've been sending the invite out to folks out there in LA.
All right, that's what's up.
What you got going on?
Oh shoot, damn man, I don't have the info. It's an art and walk event in Long Beach, downtown Long Beach. So I got a spot. They got me at a spot called Beauview. It's a cool spot. I ain't been in there, but I seen it's right next door. It's in the heart of downtown Long Beach where the parties is at. So they got me like DJing from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And most likely, I don't want to be saying it, but it'll be something going on. It's gonna be all positive, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on in Long Beach, California. April 5th, B-Tip in the mix, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Beauview, downtown Long Beach on Pine Avenue. It's a free event, and come down and hang out with your boy.
Nice.
Would you be outside with B-Tip? You bring the tables or you bring the
bro, I got my record box, my DDJ Pioneer.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm working with.
So Swerve, how's that performer? Swerve?
It hasn't been outside yet. I'm gonna take it outside on the 26th. But I messed with it yesterday in the crib. I had to actually update it, so I just updated and things like that. I was going to say too. I asked who has. I was telling Sia earlier that I messed with the Apple thing. What was it, last Friday? It was a song somebody asked for that I didn't have. And I said, what? And they had an Apple phone, so I was like, okay, airdrop that to me. So they airdropped it to me, and bam, it popped up in my. Turn my Wi-Fi on, and then I popped right in my computer, and then I played it right then and there. I had to really search for it. They just airdropped it, and it was very convenient, just for that one song, and then everything else was played for them. So I messed around with it. I don't know anybody else that been outside and like messed with it or whatever, but yeah, it worked out.
Are you talking about streaming the Apple Music?
Yeah, Apple Music, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you did. So you're streaming using the you're not using MP3s now.
No, I am. I'm saying, I was telling the story is somebody asked for a song. I didn't have it in my library, everything. So they were showing it to me from their Apple, music. So I said, yeah, airdrop it to me. So they airdropped that song to me so I can have it in my Apple thing, and then it pulled right up in Serato, and I just dragged it to the deck and it played. No problems, no hiccups.
Yeah, so you definitely are taking a 50-50 shake, right? On the Wi-Fi being solid.
Well, this is at my residency, so I have the Wi-Fi there. So it's pretty, stable for in there. And I have used Wi-Fi, downloaded stuff on the spot if I had to. But it's worked for me there. You know what I'm saying? So I just tried that literally like Friday of last week. It was just one song. I said, let me see, if it what it do. I had to be the guinea pig, so I tried it out.
All I'm saying is for those that use like Tidal and Apple Music, if y'all doing them boat parties, y'all better go buy them little personal hotspots.
Yeah, straight up. Out on the water? Hell yeah.
Yeah, because if not, your ass going to be shout. You better have your crates together.
Nah, like I said, that I mentioned, that's just if someone asks for something you might not have, for me, it's not a thing I would use all the time. I'd rather have the actual MP3 of the song. It might be something, I mean, you could do a wedding. Somebody might just ask for something or give you money. Hey, here's do you got such and such? And,
big facts.
Oh, wait a minute. Give me a second.
Get your money.
Give me a second. Let me see what happens.
Nah, I got you.
But I don't want to make it be known because I said this to another DJ. Because if these artists, or any artists on here, hope not. Because if they know, we can get me to yo, play up. Nah, bro. You know what? I let my subscription go yesterday. I don't got it no more.
I'm gonna tell you where the benefit come in, right? Let's say you get a artist that has his music out, and you just really don't, play that guy's music. You know what I mean? But he pretty much got his whole catalog probably on, he got it streaming, right? So you can basically, even though you probably won't have the instrumental, something that he can, you got his music because you saying like, yo, so and so is in the club. Oh, is he? Yeah, man. Old school. Oh, cat that bump back in the day. Really? All right, yo, go on play a couple of these joints right quick. I know because some people don't have a lot of the old music on deck like that. You know what I mean? So you can go through the library and pull them joints up and just run it right there where you can have that music right there on the spot for them. So that's a good benefit for it right there.
This is why I tell everybody, make sure you do crate work so you don't have to resort to those kind of things, especially the younger cats. Do crate work, man. Get them MP3s up. Get them records up, man. Because if you don't have Wi-Fi, you're going to be shit out of luck. Do your crate work, man.
But yeah, like you said, sometimes it might be a situation where it might be an artist and you don't have their music. And then they might not have the folder to send it to you. It might be something. It could be anything. I mean, it's just a little.
I get that, but for the most part, do your crate work.
Yeah, for sure. But it's like I said, it's a tool.
Situation. I get that part.
It's a tool, and sometimes you got to go on your toolbar. You see a tool. I've never really used this before.
Right.
This come in handy. Boom. Like I got a wire bag, bunch of wires. You know what I mean? And
you want me to use ratchets?
Huh?
Use ratchets, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Tools, wires, that, the more you're more equipped, the better you look. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
People be like, yo, I like you, man. You know how many times I got, yo, I like you, professional. You be on your game, you be focused, and that, you get the next gig, you get more money, because you're more equipped versus the other person.
Nah, absolutely. I agree 100%, 1,000%.
So the more you know about what you're doing in tight situations, trust me, we all been there. But it's the way how you handle yourself, how professional you are to get the situation handled. And that's the thing. There's millions and thousands of DJs, but not everybody's a professional. Not everybody know how to. Sometimes these customers and people we be around get on our nerves. I know we all been there. But sometimes we know how to keep it cool, whatever. We have to take a shot or drink just to, and get things focused. Sometimes our computer go down, crash, anything can happen and be in front of hundreds of people. We'd be like, damn, people try to be all here. Hey, yo, what's up? Da, 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 da. You just be like, yo, give me a second, yo. Let me handle this. Let me get this. You know what I mean? We all been there. I know we have.
Then just throw on that cello. That's all you got to do, Swerve.
Yo, it's still not actual, man. I'm saying, like, I got it in my joint, but nobody, you know what I mean? I'm saying.
Swerve, you're going to play that jello.
Well, okay, see, you want to come there and why don't you begin? You come to my spot, you know where I'm at. Come there and ask for it. And then when people start looking at me crazy, I'm gonna point you up. I'm like, see that man right there? That's his manager. He wants him to be playing.
Hey, well, you asked about the Knicks. Just want to say, we have a little bit of hope, man. I think.
Like I said, I was tripping on that April Fool's joke. That shit spread like wildfire real fast. That Tom Thibodeau was getting fired.
That was crazy because Pete Rock really don't come off.
Yeah, Pete Rock, the one who did it.
April Fool's guy, and everybody saw that was losing it, but that was dope. That was good. Shout out to Pete Rock. He got it. That was good.
Yo, was it an April Fool's about In Music buying Serato DJ Pro?
It might have. I don't know.
No, I heard that was real. I thought that was real. I thought
that was real.
Real? Because it came out on April 1st, so just wondering. But I haven't seen no video, no YouTuber content creators talking more about it, elaborating more about.
Go on YouTube. It's on there right now.
That's just like I saw yesterday. They said what Kiki Palmer and Kai Cenat are bringing back 106 in Park.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Yeah. That's a lie.
Kai Cenat got his first single out.
No.
Well, yeah. Go. Let's get him on the show. Let's get him on the show. What's up?
I gotta find somebody that worked with him. It's crazy, man.
You suck.
Yes.
Oh no.
That is tough.
You suck.
That is
You're
tough.
a loser. Loser.
That is fire.
It's why you fail.
That is tough work right there.
That's all in that link. C-Styles, that's all in that link. Make sure you get that link. You know what I mean?
already downloaded it, my brother.
Is it
yes, sir.
in the chat?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. Like I said, you need some fail sound effects. Those are them. You know what I mean?
I grabbed that shit as soon as you posted it.
He just went out, y'all.
I go by the name of G fly like this. Hey, she got a nigga like ass fat like walk him down like ay, pack loud like talk to him low peasy. When it slap like this, don't touch it, don't change, don't slip in the city, stay strapped, stay dangerous. Call it what you want, Ben Frank, my lane. Go get it on the side, and we with it on the side. Hey, freak bitch to the crib, let me fuck something. Put your hands on that table, don't break, baby. Do it with no hands, she ain't even gotta touch nothing. I'm trying to make the bitch leave, but she keep coming. Chop it ass, chop it down, yeah, I'm on that. I'll walk them down, make them run that. She got a nigga like walk him down like pack loud like ayy, riding in that MC, you know I got that hammer. Bad bitch with me, you know that she a scammer. She don't wanna fuck, leave her hanging like a banner. I ain't tripping off that little wound whammer. Little fine ass bitch, line ass bitch, hit her from the back, foot flying that bitch. When I had that shit, I'ma stash that shit, send it through the Zelle or the cash that bitch. She got a nigga like ass fat like walk him down like pack loud like.
I saw you see Styles. You didn't know if you wanted to like it or not. I was watching your facial expressions. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, this some Bay Area shit, but that shit is groovy though.
Yeah,
So B-Tip, I'm gonna get that to you too. Producer G5, he out the West out here. That one I actually got through DJ Charisma. She just debuted that shit out here. So,
that shit was a banger. That's easy right there. That's catchy. That shit with the that Indian. That shit is cool.
Like
right
tell me
there.
when to go chic type shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Barrington Levy, but that was dope. That's hard.
That shit works.
Shout out to DJ Charisma, man. How's she doing?
She's doing good. You know, she stepped away from radio for a while, but she's back on Power 106. Unfortunately, radio just weird, because they got Real 923 out here in Los Angeles too that it's really more the hip hop station. But I mean, Power 106 is still surviving. You know what I mean? As a lot of stations are. You know. What's up, Head Rush?
Hey, that sound bite in that song, that was dude from Sean's song.
Yeah, that's Barrington Levy.
That's his name. Yeah, okay. My bad. I have my bad. I had a little ADD there. I was like, where do I know that from? That was tough. Barrington Levy. Yes, sir. Okay, continue.
So this one take a page from Pitbull. Check it out. Same producer.
All the ladies to report to the dance floor. Hey, bad bitch, bust it down. Hey, turn around, let me see that. Hey, put your hands on your knees. Hey, look back, drop it down. Don't make that shit shake. Ooh, baby got cake. Wait, put it in my face. I like a real and fake.
Watch the young nigga cook Benihana, scoring the pain like it's motherfucking Naba. Getting to the money all night to Mariana. Quick sweater biz like a motherfucking sauna. Left, right, let me see that. Buzz down, let me see that. Why your bitch wanna shake that? Cause she want me to hit that. Yeah, I put off on my gente. Buzz down on my wrist, presidente. Keep a burner in the streets, caliente. That's why your bitch call me Jefe.
Bad bitch, bust it down. Hey, turn around, let me see that. Hey, put your hands on your knees. Hey, look back, drop it down. Don't make that shit shake. Ooh, baby got cake. Wait, put it in my face. I like a real and fake. Hey, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Bend it over, girl, shake it on my vato. Back it up, dump truck, fuck it up. Double Dutch, try top that, run that, throw it back, ass fat. Bend it over, make it clap. Hey, look back, like that. Marathon in a pussy, run a lap. Now get it, girl shake. Get it, that's cake. Get it, girl shake. Get it, that's cake. Like, bad bitch, bust it down. Hey, turn around, let me see that. Hey, put your hands on your knees. Hey, look back, drop it down. Girl, make that shit shake. Ooh, baby got cake. Wait, put it in my face. I like a real and fake.
So same producer G5. That one got Mexican artist Santisi on the dope. You know, take a little page from Pitbull, Culo. You know what I mean? Definitely good with the Latina shake. So, but yeah, West Coast flavor, that West Coast bounce. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's gonna bang in the club for sure. When they shoot a video to that, or when they start getting some radio play, people get used to that. That's gonna go.
Yeah, like I said, especially with the familiar Culo. You know what I mean?
Yup.
Well, word, y'all. Big Red, you hear anything about the artist Doman out your way?
What was that you asked for?
Doman?
I think I heard about Doman a little bit, not too much, man. Really can't tell you too much about Doman, man.
I think he's out of Fort Worth.
Yeah, see, that's the reason why I probably ain't heard too much on him, man. A lot of cats, you know, that's surfacing now, man. We got so many artists, man. It's hard to keep up with them. It's a lot of them popping up out here, man. I mean, we talking about almost like hundreds of new rappers coming out.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. But question though, God dang it, what's my dude? I wonder how my guy doing out there in the Bay, man. What's my guy name that's out there? I just started following about like a year ago. He got the new joint. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. I forgot his name. Is it Damn, he got the joint with E40. E40 did a remix with him.
You're not talking about Mr. Fab, are you?
It may be him. Matter of fact, if anybody on the call know who I'm talking about, man, this dude, I've been listening to him, but I just, off the top of my head, I just can't. I'm drawing a blank. I'm finna pull it up real quick. His name is let me see. Boy name is
I were you, I would think very seriously about what living in the past is.
Can you promise me I won't get, like, messed up? Taliban can't touch this. If you ever catch me in some sort of, like, dopey group therapy, you have permission to kill me.
So we're all here? Who wants to start?
My name is Merritt, deployed to Afghanistan in 2016.
Okay. Aren't we better than this woe is me? Ouchie, my feelings. Let's get out of here. Be quiet.
Merritt.
My boy named Pookie F and Rude.
Everything okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Grandpa, I've been dealing with some things.
That's what a soldier does. You suck it up.
First platoon said there's a sniper out there.
You think I'm scared?
Where are you going? Zoe!
You can't tell anyone. Burl. Damn, what a name.
Don't say that.
What? I can joke about the dead. These are my people.
Hey, I didn't think, have you ever played Buck Hunter? No.
That's a new record.
Well, damn.
I'm crazy enough to say I'm crazy enough to shed my blood for you.
You think I'm crazy? Your mother thinks I'm crazy. But as long as you're under my roof, paper goes in goddamn six. I would think seriously about what living in the past is worth.
Why would you re-enlist?
The world is not my oyster.
You think the world is my oyster? I'm a black woman in America.
With a lake house.
It's my grandparents' lake house. It is.
Oh, shut up.
All right, so just something I wanted to share with y'all. I came across that on the feed. So that's a new movie, My Dead Friend Zoe, which you can catch on Amazon Prime right now. But so the studio, they premiered that at South by Southwest earlier this year. They are doing the fan investment type situation, and I'll drop the link in the chat. But you can invest in the movie, in the studio, in future films, all that stuff for as little as $100. They're offering another incentive right now, I think through tomorrow or maybe Friday, for additional shares if you get involved now. But just because we've been talking about more and more about movies and how even like South by Southwest is taking more focus from music and dipping into the movies and all that type of stuff. This could be a dope investment. You know what I'm saying? So check out the link if y'all get a chance. You know what I mean? But go check that movie out though too. Like I said, it's out now.
I think it's dope because the fractional ownership thing is going to be. I mean, that's where we at. It's the future.
Yeah. I mean, that could be something. Like I said, you go put $100, $500 away and forget about it. You never know. That studio blows up. You own some shares in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's big, man.
It's big.
The opportunity is big. And not that they had some good actors in that film.
Yeah.
So
that's my kind of language, the movies. Yeah.
So the story of that, if y'all didn't catch off the preview, the homegirl loses her homegirl in the war, and then she still sees her. You know what I mean? Even though whatever. So that's what the title of my dead friend Zoe. So like I said, go peep the movie. But I just thought furthermore, like I said, that's not a heavy risk. You know what I mean? You might just go throw an investment in there and forget about it. You never know what that is in 20 years or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So with that, I think we may bid farewell. It's been another amazing Wednesday, I know.
Any dope movies out there? To watch, stream. We talk music. What you mention movies? Anything out there?
Yeah. Question, man. I haven't seen anything. Nothing's really got on my radar. I don't know what's out there. Dang, that's a good question.
It ain't like Houston.
I am gonna say Paradise is a good one if you want to watch a show. And I'm on Daredevil. I can't lie, I like Daredevil.
Not through with that yet. I saw that magazine Dreams last week.
How was that?
The shit was dope. No way it could have came out when all that shit was happening though.
Okay, magazine Dreams. Okay.
That's the Jonathan Majors joint.
Oh wow.
No, did anybody see Cameron's film that he's in? What's the joint called?
Cameron's in a film?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, going on.
I'm gonna tell you what it's called. It's called
Timberland album moving out here.
It's called Is It a Crime? He's one of the lead actors in it. That made the role. Did anybody ever see the A Hip Hop Story?
I saw it.
What'd you think about it?
I thought it was funny. If it had more money behind it, it really would have made a splash. But I thought this shit was funny.
Yeah, the director we went to school together. He's from the Bronx. Which he's an actor also.
Yeah, I know that he was a dude that was playing the midget.
Yeah, that was Freeway. He was playing Freeway.
No, not Freeway. The dude that was playing his boy in there in the movie. He was in the movie. He was like one of the characters. That was the director.
No, the one that was playing Freeway is the director. He played Freeway, he played Diddy.
Yeah. I was saying the midget. Yeah, it was Freeway. Yeah. That's how they was playing that fool up as a midget.
Yeah. Freeway's short.
All right, everybody.
Hey, real quick, for y'all, Brian, is anybody familiar with the Alpha Theta DJ controller?
Not. I got a little knowledge on it, but not. You mean with the Omnis or any of the Alpha Data controllers?
Man, I'm just the one I'm messing with now. I just got a spot on Sundays, and the guy bought one, and he was like, "This is what you're gonna be using." And I'm looking at them like, man, this state of the art, man. For as like, dang, I've never seen anything like this. Cause it's all touchscreen, and
Is it purple? It's purple?
Nah, it's black. It's black. It's black.
Oh.
They made one before. I think it's the XZR or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. VXR, whatever it is, but it's the latest one that just dropped.
Got Serato, just do regular stuff. You gotta do nothing.
No, I'm saying as far as like the setup on it. Like I'm trying to get it to set it to where I'm comfortable with, because at first I was thinking that it was like a Pioneer system, but it's not. You know what I mean? So they was like Pioneer is done making those versions. So from here on out,
they about to phase Pioneer out. Ain't gonna be no Pioneer. Alpha Data over.
Yeah, that's what they said. Pioneer actually bought them out. That was whatever you got now that got Pioneer on it is gonna be it. Everything else is gonna be Alpha Theta.
Yeah, everything's gonna be Alpha Data. So Alpha Data brought Pioneer DJ. Not getting Pioneer DJ.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
For all those Pioneer fanboys, hey, good boy.
I'm still on my S9 and S11. I'm still on turntables, so y'all go ahead with that.
That's 9 for life. That's 9 for life.
Timberland joint is real crazy on the low. He can have people. This is real fella type vibe. Crazy. All right.
That shit's groovy.
Can't even front on it.
I ain't mad at it, dog. I am not mad at it. He got 10 joints on there, y'all. And like I said, it's just one of these. Put it on, let it be. Go get on the grill. Do what you doing.
Get into that other money.
Yeah, I need these joints.
I'm gonna tell you, Swiss is probably next.
You know what?
But you know, Timberland,
more producers should do this type of music because you see this right here. You don't hear this in the store because they ain't got no lyrical content to it, so nobody can be offended by it. This is gonna be played at Walmart, Macy's, the elevator in your office building, like wherever music can be played. You're gonna hear this type of song. You're gonna hear these songs.
This is soul music.
It's clean music.
well, producers can live on. It's like, you know what I mean? Producers don't need lyrics on a joint, you know. I got instrumental albums out there.
I put it in the comments earlier. I said Timberland is on his Herbie Hancock shit right now. Herbie Hancock got songs that's getting played in elevators all across the world. You don't even know it's his music. Like Paul Hardcastle. Come on, man, these type of guys, they made music like this back in the day, and they didn't have no words to it, but them songs are everlasting.
No, he's definitely using the new technology, that stuff, the company that he's invested in. He's using all of that in this stuff, though. So
you know how they did that old school movie with Kevin Hart and them doing a boxing match with a robbery in Atlanta? You remember how they did that movie and all? You know how they take all these older style movies and update them with new actors?
Talk about Fight Night.
Fight Night. This is the type of music you'll hear in movies like Fight Night. So now that's a different check.
And I ain't gonna lie. See, you made me put this one back in rotation. I saw this on your story and I was like, oh.
Absolutely.
I need to put this back.
I use that all the time.
That's the type of stuff I like to spin right there. That's why,
this is what I spin. This is the type of stuff. Exactly. My radio show is on this type of time.
Playing Lakeside, I'm playing Central Line, all of that. I like the classics, dude. You can never front on
Eve Arlington in the Hall of Fame.
This motherfucker almost 8 minutes long. All slap.
And the break is man. Actually, you got to give it up to Marley Marl. To go into some of these songs, catch that perfect break, gotta be nice.
These is all my 10 o'clock hours. You know what I mean? Just
you can't sync button this type of music. You gotta feel this. You can't quantize button this.
I wish we were competing to make like that Estelle record today for me was the record of the day.
Yeah,
Estelle record was the record of the day to me.
Yo, this is the type of music I spin on my radio show every weekend.
There you go. Send a link to that, C Styles.
Live inside the tunnel.
Yeah.
Send a link to that. Send a link to that.
See, are you post uploading to like Mixcloud or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm on Mixcloud.
But are you post like after a show? Are you uploading your show?
I'm about to start updating it because the last show I got on there is like years old. So I'm gonna start updating it as.
Yeah, you need to, dog. You need to.
No,
that's how I go. That's how I go. I go fuck with Quantum right there. You know what I mean?
Nah, I got Live Inside the Tunnel. My radio shows are on there, but it's just not updated. But you still can get the vibe. It's all groovy. I'm telling you.
You playing Cleveland tonight, boy. This Knicks game. This is the test.
This is the first time I'm on.
Hey, Ray. How about that instant karma from last week?
Man. I thought I was fucking with you because you was in Indiana. I forgot you was a Bulls fan.
Bulls fan. And then the Bulls came back the next night and did it.
We fucking around and blew that game.
Lakers beat Indiana on like a 3-pointer.
Yeah. No, we won on a last minute tipping.
Last minute tipping. Right. Okay.
And then so I hit head rush. I was like Lakers, and, you know, but I forgot he a Bulls fan, and then we fuck around and blew it against the Bulls the next day.
That's hilarious.
Crazy thing about the Bulls, they stole that game in like 3 shots. Like it was a little layup, boom, hit it. They took it out of bounds. Bro stole it, kicked out for a 3. They shot it. Lakers went down, scored. White dude come down court, half quarter, and all LeBron. Yeah, let me get that 3. I'm out of here.
That's crazy back and forth.
Crazy back and forth.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope, man. NBA heating up. NBA heating up. At the end of Luka, no, not Luka. Joker had a 61-point triple-double last night.
And they lost. Bro, talk about Westbrook at the end, dog. Missed the free throws and missed the open layup to win. The man got 61 points.
To be running suicides.
Woo. I mean, even Steph yesterday put up 52.
Oh, he made it back from the tailbone injury. That's good.
I think he had like 13 threes or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
NBA's back, man. Now it got corny for a second, but it's heating up now.
Yo, ever since Luka came to the Lakers, it all changed. It all changed.
My big prediction
went on a winning streak, put themselves in the playoffs.
My big prediction is what's the name ends up on the Lakers? Jokic.
Hell no, man. Hell no.
Next year, okay.
Hell no. Talk about stacking teams.
I mean, the Lakers are different, man. Lakers are different.
LeBron got 1 more year than what you said.
That's why they got to do it now. Yeah, I feel like going nowhere. The music is fire.
That's what I say, yo. You really could just push play on this Timberland and just let it be.
You know what I'm saying? That's all movie score right there, man. Come on, man. I'm traveling music. Everywhere. I mean, that's gonna be everywhere.
It's on the Digiwaxx site.
Oh, I gotta get the album. I got Troy Marshall, I think. Gamma. It's when I came out through Gamma. Matter of fact, let me call Troy.
Hell yeah, Troy. Oh hell yeah.
We just got shout to Will. We just got a couple of records now. We just got a couple of records, but we don't got that.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been a little disappointed with Troy's email selections. I've been like, man, when you gonna set a good record?
Oh man. Oh shit.
Do anybody like the Redman remix record? Yeah, anybody like it?
Yeah. Which record did he remix?
La La La. Remo. It's good. You know, it's Redman. Quantum, I would like to hear his opinion on that.
Oh, I did an old school remix. You know how I did that Beyonce joint? I did one to that Boots in the
Oh, the Boots on the Ground?
Yeah, I did a to that.
Oh, throw that in the chat. Throw that in the chat or something.
I'm almost done with it. I'm gonna be done with it tonight. Now I'll let y'all know.
Okay, for sure.
I got y'all.
Now for real, see 2X on the hoodie. Groovy movie. Let me know.
I already wrote it down. I already wrote it down. Groovy movie hoodie. I got you on, man. I got the shirts done, but I'm gonna get you a hoodie.
Hey.
Crazy. Hey, you tripping me out there, Ray. In the hottest climate of the country and still rocking a hoodie.
Cause I be in shorts all the time. So it's my balance.
The West Coast thing.
Yep. Every time I'm out of state, everybody don't even gotta ask. They go, "Oh, you from Cali?" Say, "Hell yeah, you know this."
Yeah, because you got shorts and a hoodie.
Definitely.
Shorts and a hoodie, socks to my knees, baby.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna get myself ready. 4 minutes to the 14 minutes to tip off.
What you cooking tonight, C?
You know, tonight I ain't cooking. Last night I cooked. Ironically, I did tacos. It was bomb. I
He said ironically.
Yeah, because
Taco Tuesday, dog. Taco Tuesday. Just say.
Yeah. So I did that with the what you call it dough. I love the Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has this pineapple salsa, man. Dude, I put that in the ground beef. It's anything. It just elevates the whole situation for me. So I did that yesterday. I ain't cooking nothing today. I don't know what I'm gonna do for food. I didn't even think about it. My daughter's gonna have ramen with some meat on it, so she's gonna be good. I don't know what I'm gonna have.
TJ, what are you doing, sir?
But one thing though, I'll tell you this though.
Come right back.
I will say this.
Big Red son is in trouble.
Daddy mode quick. I've been on some like not fasting all the way, but just eating less, man. Just trying to, just trying to eat a little bit less. So maybe I can get away without eating tonight. Maybe.
You grab your bowl of fruit, bro.
How you do when you smoke weed though? You don't get hungry?
Of course. But I've been chilling on the herb. I haven't really smoked lately. Been chilling.
Fuck that.
So, but yeah, if you're gonna smoke, it's over. Your mind will let you not eat. Your mind will not let you not eat.
How about the rum? How about the rum? You know the rum?
The rum goes down a couple times a week. You know that.
No, listen. I am a joker.
I'm not gonna hold you. We went hard on Saturday for no reason, man. It was just crazy. I don't know what we was doing, but we had
It'd be wild how that happens. You just like, yeah, we're just chilling. Next thing you know, what the fuck happened last night?
I got the munchies right now. Shit.
I gotta watch CL around the rum.
In the same boat as CL. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna eat for dinner.
Man, better get your bowl of fruit, bro.
Yo, did y'all see this one? Did y'all see this one making the rounds with this old lady that went viral?
Friday night, you and your boys went out to eat.
This old lady did some content to this joint, like she was DJing but on the stove. And I was like, yo, this is an ill remix.
If 6 of y'all went out, then 4 of you were finna cheat.
That content reviving record.
Credit card receipt. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway.
Sound like I heard this shit in Europe.
Makes sense, Felix John. See, for me out here, that's a great San Diego record. I could get away with that on boats. I could get away with that one outside on the bay. You know what I mean? So,
dope stuff.
Yeah. But like I said, content, bro, crazy. Like I said, I started seeing that one on different feeds. This old, and that's what I think is so funny. You got grandmas who are content creators now.
At the end of the day, is on how you mix your records.
Without a doubt.
That's what